Restart. Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing All Quiet in the Trenches with myself, World Dragon even. Used to be World Dragon, which is just World Dragon in Welsh. And we are trying to get all of our troops to home leave. Now, failed this last time. We had 3 attempts. We're going to try and do it again today. We will be playing the first part a little bit faster, simply because we played it a lot during the last attempt. And hopefully we've learned from it. But we shall find out. So here we are, having been appointed Unteroffizier of a handful of men. We have Wellinger, I love Wellinger. We have Cone, I love Cone. We have Hunt, I love Hunt. And we have Pedersen, I don't mind Pedersen. He's got a bit of an appetite problem. But this is a great starting 4. I'm feeling the game RNG is on my side. Let's keep going. We'll start with We'll start with Yes, Herr Lundnund. We don't like to annoy him right from the start. My men are worried by this, of course, but we shall be okay. So here we are in the trenches. Wellinger, don't complain. Only have the rations left. I know this. I know this. Good mood has been removed. That was because I said Yes, Herr Lundnund. He is now contemptuous. He is now contemptuous. Wow. He is now respectful. Why? Because he just damn well loves me anyway. Let's come back to the Lieutenant and see my jobs. Night watch and fetch rations. So with this, night watch is going to go to these very pragmatic gentlemen. And rations are going to go to these gentlemen. Let's go. All of our guys in reserve. Where is the lieutenant? And this time we have cleaning a communication trench out. We shall simply go for 1, 2, 3. And here we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dole Rumble has begun. Because the roar of artillery has arrived. There was a thud not 10 meters from our hiding spot where my men were huddled. An artillery shell shredded the dugout of our neighboring troops. Pieces of wood and metal flew for meters and smoke obscured the view. The noise was deafening for a few seconds and died away as quickly as it had come. An almost eerie silent gasp of shock passed. Then my men and I jumped up, pushed aside broken beams and searched for our buried comrades. We have found one with his upper body trapped under fallen beams. We will try and save him. We always try and save him. I bet Pedersen is the one that says, shoot him in the head. Yeah, he is. Get a stretcher. Now, this guy can't be saved. I saved him for the first ever time in the last stream. We did have somebody who was fast, and we also had... Oh, why do I keep forgetting names? Fram. He had Fram, who was a trained medic. And so that's what got him there in one piece, I believe so. You also want someone who's fast. Oh, look at that, Wellinger. Woo! He is quick as a rabbit. And then we have... Oh, look, there's a hole in the dugout. Never mind. Dig. Should all hide in the bunker. Cone. Yeah, we got him. No. No tasks. No tasks. We have full rations. We have decent ammo. Let's just tick. I love it, guys. We've saved him. That's the second time. So I'm guessing you just need to have just like 2 positive things that actually affect it. So the fact that we had 2 strong guys, they got him there in time. Either a couple of strong guys or the Fram, the medic, and that would do. So for the past day, my men and I have been sitting tightly packed in our bunker while the French artillery rained down salvo after salvo of death and destruction on us. During the hard work of our first days in the trenches, I had hardly found a quiet minute to have a personal conversation with my men. Now they were sitting next to me, tense and still mostly strangers, and I fervently hoped that they would survive the shelling unscathed. The silence between us was in sharp contrast to the constant droning outside. And then, after hours, the firing suddenly stopped. A sigh of relief went through the ranks of some of the young soldiers. However, that was the moment when the veterans of the other troops tensed up and began to load their rifles. A cacophony of whistles snapped us out of our stupor as well. The French were attacking. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, so the French are coming. Stay together, people. I don't think I have an overly patriotic group. I mean, let's have a quick check now. We should actually double check. So we have pragmatic and diplomatic. I like that. Somewhat cautious, very sociable, and very compassionate. That's nice. I like assassin stuff. Now, Pedersen. He's got a bit of the other ones. He is, however, courageous. Very outspoken. Very unpatriotic. Somewhat pragmatic and somewhat jaded. Nope, that'll be it. Hang on, let's double check where it was at. Okay, fairly diplomatic. Interesting. I believe my good friend Hunt, he might be patriotic. No, he's not. Fairly diplomatic. Fairly courageous, pragmatic, sociable, compassionate, and very tolerant. What a guy. And Cone, he has to be patriotic. He is soldier of the year 1915. Completely by the book, very tolerant, fairly diplomatic, very compassionate, very courageous. This is a great, an absolutely great set of starting soldiers. Let's go to the next level. I am going to be bubble wrapping the crap out of these guys. Because quite frankly, I want them all to survive so badly. Okay, we're gonna have to retreat. Grab the ammo. Search the alcove. We've got nobody that's eagle-eyed. That's fine. I will quite happily accept that fact. We're not even gonna fire on sight. We're just gonna grab the ammo and get out of here. There's our broken forward position they can walk into. I also feel like they could just walk in here as well, to be honest. Like, there's not a lot stopping them. I've heard lots of people going man down. Didn't find any ammunition, but found some bandages. A bit of ammunition, first aid supplies here. I took everything I could find. Now, I would usually go across. Yeah, do you know what? Let's come across. I think we're okay. Oh, well, like I said, I will be leaning on the slightly cautious side. Because, well, I am not risking anything with these soldiers. Although, one thing I cannot help will be artillery. There are French over there. We have to get out of here. Yes, we do, but we're going to get some ammo along the way. Oh, wait, we're moving to next cover. Have we been flanked? No, but everybody has decided we're moving to the next cover. Can I at least choose what cover we go to? Oh, that's a double flanked. That's a double flanked. That's a tactical. Okay, this is unusual. Don't usually get a double flanking this early. Don't usually get any flanking this early, quite frankly. So we'll have to leave the crates behind and just get out of here, to be honest. Let's go. We're obviously too close to the French. I mean, I did this 3 times in the last stream. I never had any problems. That was a bit odd. But yeah, let's definitely get out of here. Now, let's look. We definitely need more ammunition if we're going to keep our prestige up with the Lugnums. Let's go and grab some more. Here comes that artillery to snipe us out of our trenches. Stay here. Here come the French. Heads down, artillery. Yep, you got that right. Right, so let's grab... now this is the point where we're not having a eagle-eyed person will go against me. Oh, come on! Let my soldiers live. Even if I play perfectly, artillery will have something to say about me. Okay, he's going to return to troop, that's fine. A few splinters got you. Okay, he's lightly wounded. Got some ammunition and first aid supplies. We're going to move across. Tactical. The artillery, I almost got hit. That was far too close. Miracle no one is seriously injured. It's fine. Rejoin us. He should be okay to rejoin us. He'll have to come back around the way he went out. We're not going to go too far, and we're going to be here for a turn. So he should be okay. Falling back. Here he comes. Yeah, he'll catch us up next turn. We should provide cover fire so our comrades can retreat. Do you know what? Okay, let's fire on sight. You two. Again, no great bonuses, as this is the same Eagle Eye bonus as searching for supplies. Okay, Wellinger should make his way to us this turn. And then, oh, we look like we've got a lovely trench on our left side to get back with. We've got, oh wow, these guys have been surrounded. Come on, Wellinger, come on. Here, boy. Oh yeah, they're gonna pour their way down this trench. Come on, Wellinger. You need to make your way to us now. Was able to find some ammunition. We're carrying more than we could possibly carry. These guys are all the way back there. These guys are just up here. Now, part of me wants to grab this. That does put me in grenade range. Which... I don't really like. But I would have thought I have... See, that's the thing. I usually do this with someone who's eagle-eyed, and so I get a lot faster. Oh, let's risk it. We'll decide how much we risk it when we're there. We're going to see what the French do. I'm hoping the French kind of go backwards. They're just in there. They can't... Well, I suppose they could come down here, but I don't think they can really get to me. Got a couple over there. They're not really a problem. We've got no one over there. They're not a problem. No one on our left. So it's just this troop. I'm going to jump up with some fire on sight again. We'll go for you two. These guys, it looks like, are going to stand there and shoot for a turn as well. Maybe. I lied. I think they're going to get out of here. I hope they don't. Because if they do, they're going to come down this way and they're just going to get in my way. There was still a bit of ammunition and first aid supplies. Okay, we are now being suppressed. Yes, they are now getting in my way. Moderate danger. Double up. We can retreat over this way. Very low danger. That's what I like to see. We also have very low danger in this way. Let's get out of here. Run away from those bullets. Oh, somebody just died. I heard it in the background. It was a horrible noise. Oh, collect ammunition task has been complete. That should be enough, right? Cool. We've managed to do that. Damn, my wound has gotten... Oh, of course it has. Because and I guarantee the first turn in camp, he'll get bloody fever. Right, let's get back across the bridge. It does not let you get through this first level on hardcore without an injury. Even if you do things... I'm hit, but it doesn't hurt that much. Go, go, go. Even if you manage to do good tactical choices, artillery will snipe you. Exactly what it did to me here. And it's trying again. Look at it go. Look at it go? How dare it? Thank you for the subscription, Jartizard. Very nice of you to join us here on YouTube. To the next level. We shall see what comes up. But, all I know is we've definitely got one person in the hospital. Shame, shame, and horror. The explosions, gunshots, and screams still echoed in my ears. We had only been fighting for a few minutes, and yet it felt as if years had passed since this morning, and the everyday life back home a lifetime away. Hunt is unfortunately in the field hospital. My people lay down and exhausted, and the good old lieutenant came over to say hello. I'm gonna say, "Hey, Lieutenant." Usually a safe option if I've got enough ammo. He doesn't get angry. He looks contemptuously at my men. However, once he sees the ample supply of ammunition, he gets a bit happier. "Good job, Herr Unterofficer," he forced out against his visibly blazing anger. Not that it was a difficult task, but apparently with this bunch of slobs, you have to be happy if anyone shows even a modicum of competency. Kick him in the nuts. Our troops were in the best position for counteract, but there was no reserves. Now the Major accuses him. Oh no, the Herr Lieutenant's medal is slipping away from his fingers. Yes, Herr Lieutenant. Agree when you can. Act confused when you can't. Set up camp. Sooner or later, we're going back into it. Right, now let's go around the houses. I organize our small field hospital. Defeat is good. Agree. Leave. Our cook. He hasn't got anything to say yet because we need supplies. He gives us supplies. Then we go back to our cook, who gets a delivery. We will maintain rations. And whoa, we will not press next turn. That is a good recovery added. Let's see how long that lasts. In our tent camp. Now, unfortunately, we can't do much. What do you want now? Wow, he doesn't like me very much. Let's grant him a reward of bigger rations. That gives him a little bit of positive feelings. This is basically the good old good rations trick. We're not going to be... We started last time. We're not going to be doing this constantly. But we are going to do it on and off to keep morale up, because it does actually affect food a bit too much. The wound is healing well. I think I'm fit for duty. He will always be fit for duty. He is a legend. Hopefully we get Hunt back. This is reminiscent of my nightmares from last week's stream. Aye, mold on the food. Get rid of it. Don't tell me we'll now have some rats. And whoa, I'm Peter Linnick. Ooh, what a guy. This is a great new addition. Light wound removed. He has recovered. That is amazing. He's down to just strained. That will help his wound recovery. Good mood added. I assume he is still... He's now contemptuous, which is hard. Let's just put it that way. Don't give me rats as well. Supply is slowly running low. Yes, it is. The officers are satisfied with me because by now even the quality of their rations is suffering from the current supply bottlenecks. I have suggested of how both of us could help each other through a trade. Are you interested? You give me some of your canned meat and have a man move all of it. I give you a bigger bread rations for your people in return. Will this make your rations more boring? You will end up with significantly more daily rations than before. I'm going to agree to it. Let's get that extra food. These villagers are suspect. Go on a patrol. And the villagers. Yeah, let's get some food off them as well. Probably overkill a little bit. And up here in the field hospital. Where's my man? Hunt. Looks worse than it is, and it's optimistic I will make a full recovery. You best be looking after my guy. You best be looking after my guy. He better recover soon. And he comes all the way down to strained. Okay, so Colm does not need good feelings because he is full of good feelings. You can have some bigger rations. It's hair under officer. What's the occasion to yet again waste my time? Doesn't like me. We're going to grant him bigger rations simply because we should be getting a good amount of rations back this turn from what we're doing. So, we've got some positive events added and increased. We do have low stock. Hopefully we get a bit of better relationship with these guys. Right, so patrol the village. I'm going to send Colm, because he and Linnick, our two guys, they're both kind of tired, but they are both tolerant people, which should help our relationship with the village. Not that it overly matters at this stage, because they haven't updated the village mechanics to actually include much. That comes later on down the line. Pick up food from the village. This does. Villagers will disapprove. You know what? I might actually not do that. Leave that to slip on by. It is an unpleasant job, and he loves his food, so that can be difficult for him. It does make Quartermaster Hennick grateful, however, and food supply is increased. So you know what? Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. We should get more food supply. Oh, something's happening. After my deal with Fiorin, Zelensky could only give out extremely small portions of meat. While the rations were being distributed, some of the men grumbled discontentedly about the situation. I explained the trade I made to them. Less meat for us in exchange for more other rations that would nourish us longer. Took some time to calm them down, but eventually the men accepted my explanation. Some nodded in agreement, others seemed rather sniveling, but no one showed any resentment. Okay, straight through. Oh, but it's raining. He went down to standard, he went up to double. He is now neutral. That is fantastic. He is now all the way up to camaraderie from neutral. That is also fantastic. Down to tired. Bad weather has unfortunately been added, which adds negative events. Pedersen is now bursting with energy. These two went from tired to... Oh, from strained, sorry, to tired. He's no longer tired at all. But it's now raining. In the village, she's probably going to be grateful. Your soldier Colm behaved decently on his patrol. Tell him I'm very grateful. Oh, now I think. No, wait, sorry. Now I think I'm going to get food off them because we're also still on low food supplies. Oh, somebody wants to tell me that the treen is full. Yep. Screen is filled to the brim. We don't have our 6th soldier just yet. And the lieutenant would like us to... do nothing. Well, somebody still wants us. You have a minute. She wants us to go and dig those graves. I'll see what we can do. Never make any promises. I'll see what we can do. Now, unfortunately, we do need someone on latrine duty. Pedersen, sorry. You're going to hate me again. Somebody to pick up food. You know what? Yeah, we're going to try the jobs. Improves hospital occupancy. Oh, but then all these guys are compassionate, and they'll all lose that if I assign them to this job. It's very depressing. It's exhausting. You know, I'm going to do it because I didn't do this in any of my playthroughs before. Hey, Yukov, how are you? I'm good. This game, it's kind of a heavy story-based World War I game set in the trenches. You're playing German soldiers, and it's a resource management style of game. So you have to basically manage your soldiers whilst keeping your prestige, which is what your lieutenant, however, whichever language you want to go for that one in, thinks of you, and your morale high, which is what your soldiers think of you, whilst also keeping them in fighting condition, doing ridiculous amounts of tasks. So as I was saying, I'm going to do this job because I didn't do it before, and it always went bad for my guy in the hospital. So maybe if I do it this time, he'll keep actually recovering. Casper Pedersen caught my eye at dinner. He was staring listlessly in the stew and kept peering into the others' bowls. Wasn't it enough for you? No, it wasn't, he simply said. That kind of thing you talk to me in the future. Zelensky will be happy with that. Well then, I want more meat, Pedersen now prompted me. Took him a few moments to add, Herr Unteroffizier. No, I won't make an exception for you. You'll get a bigger ration today. Lucky Boy seemed to need it. Beamed contentedly as he cookware filled again. That's fine. I actually forgot to give them bigger rations. Ah, she wants to know when my cannons are stopping. I will not tell. The French spy. She comes in the guise of an old lady, but I will not be fooled. So the Major decides it's been enough. Now, usually as well, I would read, obviously, all these journal entries. He's back! Hunt's back! Yes! He got out of the field hospital! Sorry, that's a great moment for us. Usually I would read all these entries, but after last week, when we did this introduction 3 times, I'm going through it a little bit faster just this week. But I will get back to reading all the entries once we've caught up a little bit more. The field laundry can't keep up with demand. Anything else? No, nothing else. Logistics officer. We still haven't been resupplied. Let's hope it won't take too long. I actually do have food, but it turns out we now have rats. These went down to strained. He's lightly wounded. Negative events increased. I gave you a bigger ration. Very compassionate removed. Fair enough. Negative events increased. Camaraderie. Like that. Pub visit. Tired. Optimistic. Standard rations. Rat infestation. And low food supplies removed. Now, unfortunately, with a rat infestation, your men are... My men are exhausted. Like I said, unfortunately, with a rat infestation, that simply means... A little bit bruised, but I'm feeling a lot better already. The rest will surely heal soon. There's a pub in the village, Herr Unteroffizier. Hunt and I would like to visit with your permission. Now, I want to give them all permission, but I have to leave 2 behind for pest control, which is a pain. Simple pain. I'm doing great, Yukov. How are you doing? Madame LaRoche, just leave us in peace, monsieur, please. Yes, I've noticed your units haven't been washed in some time. Ask for help? We don't want to be involved in that. Okay. Demand help. Thank you. Yeah, they do have abilities and we do have information. For instance, if I click on Cone, so this is basically everything that's going on right here. Some of these are interchangeable and some are a little bit more permanent. For instance, these personality traits are a bit more permanent. So as you can see, he's very tolerant. He's completely by the book. He's very patriotic, he's very courageous, he's very compassionate, and he's fairly diplomatic. So yeah, those are the permanent traits, and then these are a little bit more interchangeable. For instance, this is simply the rations I'm giving him. Positive events and negative events, depending on what's going on. Bad weather, for instance, usually adds to negative events, as does things like making them clean the latrine. He is physically fit, which if I keep him fed and potentially even keep him better fed, that can go up. Your tiredness level is the big factor. That's the one that goes up and down the easiest. And then, he's optimistic, because Cone is always optimistic. It's built into his stats. He's a legend. Now what are we going to do? Like, pest control. Kind of loathe giving people pest control when I've got a pub visit on the go. Definitely you two, because you're the ones that have asked for it. So it will be Pedersen, unfortunately. And we're going to go Colm, because he doesn't need the positive events. So that means Wellinger, very sociable, somewhat distant. That's fine. Very sociable, very sociable. Go and be very sociable. Also, fairly tolerant, very tolerant. So that should help with all of the people in the village as well. Hopefully we get the rats under control in one turn. This is all, of course, very relaxing for these three. Hopefully that all helps and it all goes well. Hunt looks neat and well-groomed, and yet I noticed right away that his appearance did not entirely comply with the regulations. Only when he came closer did I realize that he wore a blue forget-me-not in his buttonhole, and had turned up the collar of his uniform jauntily. His sleeves had also been skillfully and prominently rolled up. You look fancy. Hunt was pleased. Yes, I have a flair for aesthetics, he declared. When the war is over, I'll make films that capture the beauty in this world. You work on films? I asked. It was at this moment that Hunt really came to life. He talked about the budding film industry that was just beginning to flourish, and how he had gained a foothold in it. At first, I only operated the projector in the cinema, but then the owner of the cinema, who also owns a film production company, started using me more and more for all kinds of work. He never stopped talking, and I listened attentively until we were interrupted. That should get me some brownie points. Wellinger came hurryingly towards me, clearly upset. Ooh, the field hospital is full. I will look into it. Never promise anything, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. The notes sheet is simply for you to add some notes of your own, but I've never found use for it yet. Yeah, I don't know. It's obviously you can completely add your own notes, but as I said, I've never really found a use for it yet, because the fact that you can click on them in almost any situation and see their personality stats. There are people just like you and me, and civilians to boot. Okay. He doesn't like the fact that we're hurting people. Let me see. We've got optimistic from Hunt. Love it. Standard rations. Oh, I didn't do the double rations again. Change to strained. Camaraderie. Positive events have decreased. Positive events removed. Bad weather removed. Most of the point. That's good. Camaraderie. Down to tired. I like that too. Oh, Hunt is fully recovered. I love it. He's he's up from contemptuous to neutral. Positive events. Range removed. Pub visit removed. Hospital is overburdened and our food supplies are starting to dwindle. What have we got? Beer around here. Oh, and you look like the under-officier. I'm supposed to report to you. Mail. I have what is probably my favorite starting six I have ever had. I mean, I would potentially bring in Fram for maybe Pedersen and get the trained medic first aid trait into the team. But honestly, this starting six is amazing. For the most part, we were able to defend our food stocks, but the rats keep coming. Of course they do. Supply is slowly running out. Go to headquarters. How can I help you, Lieutenant von Karlsbruck? Unit is tasked with guard duty. Okay. A wonderful day to you. When's the next shipment coming? Should have been here a while ago. Okay, so it should be here soon, I would hope. So I will keep having a go at the rats. I think. What do you need? Hang on, how long till we don't know when we're going to the trenches. I have to go back in soon, so I might actually ignore the hospital for one turn. If I can get the pest control under control, we can maybe put the two people from there onto the hospital. So guard duty. We're going to... I mean, both are as tiring as the other ones. So you two can go into there. The two guys that are tired can have the rest, and you two can go into pest control. How we looking? The turmoil in the village could be heard before we saw the smoke and flames in the otherwise dark night. A barn had caught fire, and now the villagers scrambled to prevent the fire from spreading. Let's rush to their aid. Maybe that'll keep Coln happier, because he doesn't seem happy with how we're treating the village. He feels sorry for them. I hastily gathered my men, burdened them with as many buckets as we could find, and led them into the village. The villagers met us with surprise and gratefulness, and together we successfully fought the fire. After the work was done, the French civilians brought some refreshments and gifts of gratitude to me and my men. It was clear they still didn't appreciate our presence in the village, though. I was just finishing the work schedule for the upcoming days when the young soldier Coln came barging into my tent. Ever since he joined the unit, he could be found wherever there was work to do. And if there was no work to do, he was doing push-ups instead. As it turned out, the former was also why he had come to me today. Herr Unteroffizier, is there any work duty left over? I volunteer. Exemplary, I'll keep you in mind for upcoming assignments. There you go, Cole. If he's not working, he's working out. Exemplary, I'll keep in mind for the upcoming assignments. I praised his initiative. This only threw more fuel into the fire of his zeal. He nodded eagerly and reassured me. I'm looking forward to any chance to prove myself. I know what they say about us Jews, but I'm not like that. We're not like that, and I'll show you who I really am. You don't have to prove yourself to me. Can't answer with a polite nod and smile, but I had the distinct impression that he would have preferred getting latrine fatigue, where he could prove himself instead of my words of encouragement. Skype is random in events? So what do you mean by Skype? Skype is a program we use to talk to people across the world. I'm confused. So yeah, so let's add a note for someone. I'm happy to do that. Like I said, never done it before. I think it's just my personal note so I can keep track of things. The latrine is filled. Hey, we know who wants latrine duty. We can't sit and watch our... I cannot bear it. We have to help. Okay. Let's add a note. Probably has... chiseled abs. Okay, so that's his note. He probably has chiseled abs because he's constantly working out. Let's leave. Like I said, I don't think that's going to do anything except keep a note on his sheet, which will be for me. Negative events have decreased for these guys and has removed for Wellinger. It is decreased for Pedersen. He is camaraderie. I like that. He is down to tired, and he is completely good. Positive events have decreased, and he is now fairly compassionate. Okay, how are we doing? The rats just keep coming. Of course they do. So marching on. We're going to battle soon and about time. Okay, he hasn't given us any jobs, though. That's good. We do have latrine duty. Okay, let's help in the hospital. Because we are going to have probably the need for the hospital, unfortunately, soon. And so let's empty it out. So that is that. But before we go through, I'm going to give everybody double rations. It's probably not the smartest thing to do, though, is it? Not with my food supplies looking so low. If I knew that there was food around the corner... If I hadn't had rats for the last I don't know how many turns, I'd be slightly more inclined. But... Okay, rat duty is... Gonna go to you two. Latrine duty, Cone. You wanted latrine duty. You've got it. He's going to help in the hospital. So is he. They can't lose their compassion because they don't have any. In fact, I'm going to push all three of them. In fact, let's see what we can do to this hospital overburdened. We are in the engagement next turn. When I assigned Colin his task, he gave a happy, almost over-eager salute. As I dismissed the men, his satisfied, determined aura made for a nice contrast to the usual grumbling and mumbling I got out of many other soldiers. He immediately went to work with purpose, ever the textbook soldier he likely aspired to be. But as you can see, yes, he is by the book. And I would like to add, if he gets negative events from doing latrine duty, which is normal, I'm actually going to be a little bit upset. Pedersen came up and quietly watched for a bit before asking, why do you even bother? He'll just get dirty again. There was an argument against cleaning his boots or not cleaning his boots. Clean your dirty boots. We were preparing for the imminent operation a few days from now. The mood was tense enough, but it seemed to weigh particularly hard on Mail. He turned pale, and the fear, is everything all right? I thought of going into battle and possibly never returning. He's very social, and he's somewhat patriotic. So I'm going to say together we'll come through this because of his high social. I could probably get away with do your duty as a German soldier, but he is more social than he is patriotic. So I'm going to say together we'll come through this. I promised. You and I and all our comrades, we just have to watch out for one another. With a faint smile, he glanced over towards the other men and seemed to find a glimmer of hope again. I will do what I can, he promised. Nice. Tomorrow we march to battle, announced the lieutenant. He had summoned all his subordinate Unteroffizier to discuss the upcoming operation. The goal of our mission is to conquer and hold the next trench line. At your command, Lieutenant! Sir, yes, sir! You don't gain points with work. He got positive events from cleaning a latrine. But he also got massively negative events. Okay, I'm a little bit upset by that because he wanted to clean the latrine, but it's okay. Oh, he went down to tired. That's quite impressive. Tired removed. Oh, wow. Hospital overburden removed. So, yeah. So you don't gain points by doing work. You change the situation. So by volunteering in the hospital, I have removed the hospital overburdened, which, don't get me wrong, I think potentially should keep Colm a little happier because I've helped in the hospital like he wanted. But mostly it's, if my soldiers end up in the hospital, they should recover better. Because as you can see, having a hospital overburdened gives you a -3 to wound recovery. Somewhat cautious has been removed. Somewhat compassionate has been removed. Also their personality traits. Negative events decreased. That's good. Negative events removed. That's good. He's unfortunately gone up to strained. These guys are no longer tired, though. That's really good. And he now has some positive events, which is hilarious. He loved cleaning that latrine, but he did not like the smell. It turns out, I guess, we still have rats. We have low supply stock and low food. Let's go to the battle that usually ends everything. Now, this looks like the same battlefield, which it doesn't. The thing I've learned from the battle, and it seemed, obviously they're all randomness and it all changes, but the thing I seem to have learned was, sounds a bit weird, but try and avoid too many of your other groups, because the whole thing of, oh, they're my allies and they'll help me, is nonsense. They're mostly useless. But they do, however, massively get in your way. So on that, who do we have and where? I've got one German troop on my right. Thank you. Now that's gone. I can see a bit better. I've got another one here on my right. I assume that's not these guys. So I've got two on the right. Oh yeah, there's one up there. I can see them. Two on the right. And oh, I've got two right next to me here on the left. Now I usually come this way. And I end up coming through here and I get massively choke pointed. Although that does look like a bit of a different battle map, if I'm honest. I'm going to come this way. And get my troops moving forward. We're still going to be in no danger. And we'll see what happens. Yes, we are now in trench warfare. And we are getting ourselves across no man land. Was that German soldiers or French? That's French, right? No, they're facing away. Is that some of my guys? All the way up there? That can't be, surely. Let's puts me all the way up there. This puts me into no danger. Because again, still too far away. So I could come to here and cut this return and then go straight through, or I could just pretty much walk around. I think I'm pretty much just gonna walk around, if I'm honest. I'm gonna go to the right, where these guys on my left. They've not really moved. Okay, let's get moving forward. We do need to get ourselves in much better cover than I've just gone and put them in. But we're still a little bit far back. Okay, very low danger. Moderate cover. That's not bad. I think that's where we're going to go forward to. And we're going to be starting to get in range of the French. Bullets are going to start to be exchanged. These guys, yeah, they seem to be moving up. Oh. We are being suppressed by the French troop. The places we have to move generally suck. One time you got shot, that was pretty close. He hit right next to you. Okay, we are not in narrow cover, that's good. I'm going to shoot back at French troop number 4. For a turn, you want to suppress me? Let's suppress you right back. And I do need to move up over the river. I'm just going to decide where to do that, which I will decide next turn. Oh, no, keep firing, keep firing. Okay, they all seem to be hitting these sandbags in the middle of us. I can live with that. And, yes. This is, like I said, pretty much... Oh, they're still suppressing me. I don't want to move while they're suppressing me. Guys, get up here and do something about these guys, will you? I probably can't wait too long. Extreme danger. Well, I don't like that. High danger. And significant danger. That seems lower than high because the colors go a bit more orange. Of course, that does leave us flanked. That would be why. Hold position. Just moderate danger. Extreme danger on the left. Retreat into moderate danger. Where are our troops on our left? Genuinely, where are they? Oh, they must be quite far left. These guys are aiming all the way over here somewhere. Tactical movement into low danger. No, we will stay where we are. And let's fire back again. We do have to keep an eye on our ammunition. You three guys. Do need to make sure... And these guys are here. Hopefully if these guys push up and these guys push up, we can get some troops' attention put elsewhere and off us, basically. That's obviously the thing about having allies. You need to use them to divide the enemy's attention from yourself. Now, if I go left, I did notice French troops. Ah, nice. They're no longer shooting at us. I noticed some French troops run off to the left. So this has decreased the danger from this side. That's fantastic. Very low danger, although it puts us into flanked position. Low danger, that does put us across the river. Decreases stress, decreases own firepower. Prevents suppression of enemy positions and increases stress. And it's not very good at cover either. So... Low danger, troop number 4, troop number 4. So either way it's troop number 4. Can I see who that is? That's 3. That's these guys here, 4. They're currently aiming to the right. Hopefully these guys get a move on and get over the river. I think I might go there. Decreases my own firepower, but I'm okay with that. I am okay with that for now. Let's keep moving up. Let's not fail our mission. All of us across the river. Open fire, drive the French out of their trenches. Now, how do we look? Well, we can advance a nice bit. I mean, that only puts us in low danger. The corpse doesn't help our stress. That puts us into flanked. That puts us in pretty good cover and in grenade range. We only have the we have the attention of 2 and 4. Same with this. And I quite like this position, I think. Got a nice bit of cover to the front. This position offers no cover as there is an enemy squad on its flank. Extreme cool. I assume that means they're now being flanked. These guys are being suppressed. You know what? So I'm going to get up to here and see if we can't let a few grenades fly. We've got a lot of dexterous people in our group. Yeah, see, that puts me on the wrong side of these sandbanks, so I don't like that. So I'm going to try here. I'm hoping this isn't on the hill. I'm hoping it is back here where the arrow shows. Although this also gives us an attempt at some more equipment, which... You know what? Yeah, we're going to go for the more equipment, in fact. See if we can get some... Maybe an extra grenade. Oh, there's our guys in cover. Maybe if we can push left, we might be able to get rid of these guys. But you know what? Let's go there. And then maybe we can come down the trench and see who we can outflank. I mean, the guys who I think are able to see us are currently suppressed. But I don't think we need to worry too much about them. Now, of course, stress will be a little bit increased by the dead Frenchman. Mail. I'm hit, but it doesn't hurt that much. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Nobody seemed to be firing at us, to be honest. Let's fire on sight. Let's help out a little bit. It doesn't really matter who. We don't have anybody that has eagle eyes, unfortunately. We'll give this a hunt. And let's keep moving forward. Yep, just shoot some people on sight. See if you can keep them down. We've got a group of 4 here. Let's see. Oh, we've got French soldiers coming this way. We have, Germans piling in on my left. Fantastic. The time you got hit as well. There was still a bit of ammunition and first... Oh, no grenades, unfortunately. So we have... I'm confused. We seem to have Germans everywhere, but I can only see one squad, technically. Advance into the enemy trench. That will get us the thing. Moderate cover and puts us in grenade range, though. Of 2 French troops, I would say. It looks like they've left their own trench, which is fantastic. Although I say that, I think there are still some... I'm not sure if that's us or them. Simply because this puts us in melee range, but I think that could be with them. Yeah, so let's get into... I mean, it doesn't make a difference. Oh, that's a bit better cover. But let's stay out of melee range for now. Let's get into cover. It's still low danger. Moderate danger. Yeah, let's get into low danger. Let's maybe let a grenade or 2 fly. I'm so hoping we don't get told to retreat. That's usually where everything goes wrong. Especially as they make you retreat very, very slowly. Kind of a pain. Now, these guys are definitely going to get grenaded. I can tell you that much. Yeah, lots of screaming. Don't let up now. Hold your position and drive them away. Cone! The enemy is getting reinforcements. Wasn't our artillery supposed to stop them? So, we have, in essence, completely taken the trench. We are going to throw a grenade this way. And we're going to try by... Ah, you can only throw 1 hand grenade at a time. That's fine. We'll throw a grenade against these guys. Hopefully, these guys can potentially throw some grenades against these. And... You know, at the same time, I'm going to suppress these guys as well. We have full ammunition. Let's have... Simply, you're not very stressed. You're not very stressed. And... Go Wellinger, I think. Fire on sight. You know what? Yeah, let's go all in for 1 round. And let's see what we can do. So I've got 5 guys here. I think they've got 5 troops as well. Come on, grenade ho. Don't let me down, Mail. Ah, you flew short. Mail, I needed you. A lot of bullets being exchanged. However, these guys should get themselves flanked because we have lots of troops around them. We've got like 3 squads around them. If they were good, these guys would be flanked and pushed away by now. Got 1 troop there, 1 troop there, and I think there's 1 troop even further down. Mail. I must have misjudged the distance. It did. It did. We're being suppressed by 2 troops. And so we are simply going to keep our heads down, I think. Hold position. Defend this trench. We went down to a good mood. Why did we go down to a good mood? You could say it's because stress has increased. You could say it's because my guys are getting tired. I blame Mail for missing that grenade. He's just ashamed of himself. But let's hide all of those. So yeah, I'm just going to keep my head down. I'm going to hope some of my guys, I mean, we've got a 6 here and a 3 here, can push these guys away. There might be Frenchmen up here, or it could actually be some of my guys as well. I'm really not sure. But keep your heads down, guys. I mean, surely we own this. Oh, there's more French. There's a lot more French. We might be running away then, surely. There is a lot more French. Where is that artillery? Come on, throw a grenade. Get him! Yeah! Good throw. 1 down, 1 ran away. Look there, these are our guys. What a flanking maneuver. Surely you should be able to push these guys out now. And these guys are going to come and support. Come on, throw a grenade. Throw a grenade as well. We are no longer being suppressed. I think I'm going to throw a grenade. No, let's... He's gone down. He's gone up to medium stress. I kind of do want to get rid of these guys, but at the same time, yeah, I want to get rid of these guys. Let's throw a grenade in that direction. Mail, do not let me down. And I'm going... That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to throw that grenade. Let's try and get rid of it. If these guys can get rid of this, 3 squads on my left that can push across. Although there are more Frenchmen coming. That also means potentially a direction I can run away in if it comes to it. Mail, don't let me down. Oh, I think I hear artillery. Yeah, good throw. 1 ran away, 1 came back. 2 ran away. 1 came back. I don't know. He's unsure. He's still... No, he's helping pick a guy up. Heads down, artillery. Our artillery. My grenade was a direct hit. Yeah, it was. It was beautiful. I loved it. But they've actually now gone up to 4 soldiers because French troops are immortal, basically. 1 ran away, 1 came back. I'm guessing 1's been patched up. I don't know. We have lost any grenades available, however. Oh, these guys have slightly moved backwards. I like that. Heavy artillery shelling added. We have kind of okay cover. Can we... Oh, there is some equipment up here as well. Do any of these positions give us flanking on French? Because that would be amazing. You know what? I am going to come over here and let's see if we can find some more equipment. It's a tactical. It's not a retreat. It is a tactical. We should be okay. Unless, of course, artillery sniping happens. My biggest fear on this game is artillery. Completely RNG. Completely uncontrollable. Let's search some crates. We'll go for you. We have there, German. We can suppress French troop number 1. And that's all we can do. Do you know what? We're going to do that. There's only 1 of them left. So that'll be you. Go for Colin, of course, because he's mental. And you. We're going to pick up some more equipment. I'm going to use artillery shells for, because whilst I'm making decisions, they don't seem to be able to hurt me. So I love when they fall around me when I'm actually making decisions. You can, in essence, bayonet charge them. So yeah, it's very possible to go face to face. Press on. We will press on, good sir. What did we find? Some ammunition. Ah, no more grenades. Shame. How did... Oh, dear lord, there's a full troop coming down here. There doesn't seem like there's many Germans by there. There's... I can't tell whether they're French or German from this direction. I think they're French. Defend the French trench position. We will try, we will try. I'm hoping these guys can deal with what's left over here, to be honest. That will put me in bayonet range. That puts me in grenade range. Let's stay where we are. We have excellent cover. And let's suppress French troop number 6. I am really hoping I don't have to run away. That's... Oh, we've actually got good ammunition again, so do you know what? Let's go for fire on sight as well. That round of... Oh, that artillery shot landed right on them. I wish it counted. I could have shredded a whole squad. Fortunately, it didn't. Let's keep their heads down. If they choose to move, we'll even get one or two of them. There's a full squad coming down. I don't like that. We've only got 2 guys here defending themselves. Oh, what's going on? I see something happening. I'm not quite sure what, though. Artillery shelling has... Ah, we're retreating. Ah, that hurts me to my core. But you see what I mean? You can't go too far backwards, which is an annoying thing. I can't actually retreat because apparently it puts me too far backwards and that will ruin my prestige. We failed to take the trench, which is annoying because I feel like we've actually done pretty well. I'm going to suppress this troop for another round. Let's go for the top 3. And then I'm going to stay here because I have to. I have to get my guys to go backwards because we have to retreat as one loving line. And these guys are too far forward. But I need these guys to get backwards. That's about it. Although we also do have, over here somewhere, we've got like guys in here somewhere, I think. But yeah. So we need to keep these guys from getting any further forward. And ideally, these guys need to stay back as well. And also, by staying here, I actually have 2 avenues I can retreat down. This one on the left and this one on the right. So it allows me, if one set of troops comes a bit further forward than the other, I can retreat both ways. Is that a set of German soldiers? I mean, seriously, how did we lose this? We've got Germans there, Germans there. They're dead. We've got 1 squad there. We've got like 1 squad on my left holding. I feel like we've completely owned this trench. Bought the attack, we withdraw. I mean, I feel like that's nonsense, personally. Oh, I am allowed to finally retreat a little bit. Let's come to here. Pretty good cover. So I can, I think, live with that. And it still keeps avenues open for movement. Let's go back 1 space. I think the artillery stopped, which makes me very happy. Because, again, the RNG of being completely wiped out by artillery terrifies the crapola out of me. Alright, hey, boys. How you doing? They're aiming left. They'll probably come up now this turn. We're being suppressed. That's not good. Can't retreat too far. Can we... I mean, moderate danger, low danger. What if we stay here? Moderate danger. Oh yeah, we got all these Frenchies coming up on the left. I'm going to stay where I am. I'm in much, much better cover where I am. I'm going to hold up here for a turn. Do you know what? Let's fire back. Let's fire back. Top 3 guys again. You want to fire at me? I'm going to fire back at you. And like I said, yes, let's stay here for 1 turn. And then hopefully I can run like crazy again next turn. We can see these guys. All these guys are getting frisky. I don't like that. Although they're actually shooting at these guys. Cool, cool. People are going backwards. I like that. We're no longer being suppressed. I like that even more. People are getting in a little bit worse condition. That's fine. Okay, most of my retreats are being blocked by my own people. Oh, I could actually get... No, that's too far backwards. It's good cover, though. Very good cover. What is this? This puts me in no danger. Oh, let's get all the way back there. Wait for that round of artillery to fall. If you mean whilst on offense, Yukov, as in when you're actually going forward, no, you can't Rambo it, unfortunately. It is trench warfare. You have to. That's too far backwards. Well, we can get into there. Let's get into there. Yeah, unfortunately, no, you really can't Rambo it. Just like if you're... Could you do occasionally defend trenches as well if you're defending a trench? Once again, yeah, if the French end up in front of you, you have to go backwards. Because the French, if they attack your trench, they literally do Rambo you. That is for retreat, but that's too far. That's too far. I think we're going to be staying where we are for a turn, maybe. Yes, we are. Do you know what? Let's just go for some fire on sight. 1, 2, 2. Anybody who pops up, simply shoot at them. He almost shot at my own guys. There's no one really coming into sight. There's these guys who I think are shooting back at me. There's not too much going on. And now with... Oh, now I'm being suppressed, mind you. I don't like that. Retreat. Oh, I can get all the way into my trenches. Do you know what? Yep, let's just get out of here. Go, 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 go. As long as nobody gets shot in the ass as soon as they stand up, we should be good. Looks like we're good. Nobody got shot in the ass right as we stood up. And so that is that. We are back in our own... Well, we're almost back in our own trench. One guy can't actually fit. He's just... Oh, there he is. He was just perched on the edge. Task completed. Back to camp. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we made it through the first battle. This is the furthest we've gotten on the recent live streams. Of course, the furthest I've ever gotten is 2 weeks before home leave. But we won't talk about that. Tired and exhausted, we dragged ourselves back to camp. But despite all the hardships and uncertainty, an infinite relief was palpable. Whatever this war would bring for us, for today we lived and enjoyed this life. We had just barely reached our tent when Lieutenant von Karlsbruck was already strutting up. He looked dissatisfied, but when our eyes met, his expression softened a little. Ah, Unteroffizier, what a shame we had to retreat. But at least it wasn't because of you and your people, he said, while his reproachful gaze watched the ranks of other returning soldiers. I'm not going to go for deserve some rest. But because of our own artillery firing at us, we're doing our best. My men deserve some rest. He looked at me thoughtfully for a few minutes and nodded curtly. Well, if you think so, I will not assign your group to any work duty for the time being, but don't get used to it. These words, he turned away and walked off. Now that is a free day off. Usually, to get a day off from him will cost you a full prestige bar. That is a free one. And we asked, look at it. Look how much prestige we have. It's glorious. Yes, first battle, Yukov. There is a lot of battles in this. Basically, currently the game, we started around... As you can see, it's currently 1915. We started about 2 months ago, which is obviously a year into World War I. Currently, we go into 1916 at some point. I can't remember. But it will eventually go up to 1918 once they have finished the game. This is still in early access. So good recovery added. Hospital is now overburdened. We actually did drop to high prestige, or maybe we did, in fact, spend somewhat of a prestige bar. But either way, we've got the day off. Somebody wants something, though. The shipment was smaller than I expected. I added some from my reserve to make up for the difference, so your soldiers won't starve. Don't squander it. I hope not to. Did we actually get rid of rats? No, but the rats keep coming. Okay. We still have a pest control problem. We do have a hospital overburden problem, but, to be honest, kind of leaning towards ignoring it for one turn because it doesn't affect me or mine. Sounds harsh, but kind of how it goes. A lot of my guys are extremely exhausted. Can anyone manage to pick something up? We can. Cone, you're a mental case. You can do it. And Linux. We don't have low food supply, so do you know what? For one round, for the sake of good recovery, everybody's going to get bigger rations to help them recover. Let's come to Pedersen and Colne. Now we do have rats, so this will probably only happen for one turn. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So all 6 of them have been grabbed. We don't have low food supply anymore, basically, so we'll see what happens. So let's get everybody rested, and then maybe next turn we can go and help in the field hospital. An uneventful week. Look at that. We are in excellent mood with high prestige. Lightly wounded has been removed. He has recovered already. I love it. Positive events, of course, decrease. That's not a problem. Change to double rations. Strained removed. He went straight to simply being in good condition. These guys have gone down to strained. Excellent mood has been added. So where is he? Where's Pedersen? Where's Pedersen? Where is that ridiculous strength of a man? Per turn is extremely relaxing to be bursting with energy and strength. That's why he is not. Look, he's just great. Quite frankly, he is just doing fantastic. Have we killed the damn rats? Well, hey, we've gotten rid of the rats. My men are exhausted. You are correct. These villagers are suspect. I keep hearing attacks of Franks Tireurs on our comrades along the front. Organize some patrols through the village and keep your eyes on them. Okay, we need to patrol the village. That's fine. That can go either way. It will, of course, go the right way because we are going to send some of our very tolerant troops on that patrol. Rat infestation removed. I think, once again, we're in fact just going to have everybody rest. We have good rations, so I am going to risk, once again, giving them all double. And we do it through this way for anyone that's unsure, because at the moment, and unfortunately the developers know about this and are going to remove it, if you give them bigger rations this way, you still go up to double rations, and because you've given it as a reward, positive events increase. As I said, devs are aware of this little trick and are going to be fixing it. However, for now, let's exploit it as much as I can. That's all 6 of them with better recovery. 2 very, very nice guys on patrol. Let's go ahead and hit enter. What have we got? One of my men had no secret of his previous work as a master brewer since joining our troop. He often seemed to be thinking about his family and their brewery at home. He told everyone, whether they wanted to hear it or not, about his plans after the war. It seemed today was my turn. Well, let him talk. Let him talk. He's fine. But when his comrades joined the conversation, I took my leave and returned to my own tasks. Oh, we've got another task. Mail is grabbing another soldier whilst Linux watches on. Traitors like you will get us all killed here. I intervened and had the 2 of them separated. I demanded to know. Mail had to be restrained by one of the men so as not to go straight back to charging at the other soldier. The likes of him are not to be trusted. Such criminals shouldn't be allowed to fight with us. The other man gasped and replied, I won't be treated like that. I'm German too, with a passport and everything. That's when I remembered the name of the other soldier. Tony Collini. Mail huffed. Don't make me laugh. The name speaks for himself. The fact that my father came from Italy hardly makes me a traitor. Male, we're good friends, and he is in fact very sociable. We're all comrades here. Interrupt the argument. He's one of us, and he's fighting alongside us. Come on, let it go. Scoffing male turned away. I waited until the group had dispersed, and then went on my way. Having Italy in the war would definitely make the war bigger, and the resentment against Italian immigrants would probably not subside anytime soon. So between 1876 and 1915, around 14 million Italians left their home country. About 1.2 immigrated to German Empire, often as guest workers or migrant workers. The main reason for emigration was widespread poverty, especially among the rural population. 14 million. And don't forget, that's 14 million by 1915 standards, ladies and gentlemen. The world had a much smaller population then. Hey, he became optimistic. He became well rested. He dropped down to tired. All three of these guys lost any form of thing at all. Low supply and low food hit us at the same time. That's not good. The latrine is filled. Oh, don't worry, mate. You can get right to it, Cole. We know how much you love it. We're leaving our comrades in the trenches soon. That will happen in 3 turns. Supply is running low. Yep. Kind of me because now the quality of the rations are suffering and the current supply bottlenecks. Yeah, I can go for that. Let's agree. Get more food. Go on latrine duty. The sight of armed soldiers in a village is always unsettling, but your soldier Hunt behaved very decently on patrol. I will tell him. Where is he? Where is he? Where is that beautiful blonde boy? Here he is. Hunt. That we just sit here and watch our comrades die in the overcrowded hospital is not good enough. Behavior in the village. Well done. Well done indeed. Maybe we can live side by side peacefully and my efforts haven't been in vain. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much, Herr Unteroffizier. Positive events have increased. So I am going to offer some assistance this turn. And so let's see what we have to do. So latrine duty. Cone. Oh, that is very tiring, and I would potentially like him to cover. Trade provisions. Right, Cone, you can go on that one. Assist in the hospital. You are already jaded. You're also well rested. You two can assist as well. Latrine duty, that leaves Wellinger. That'll be you. Hunt, you need to recover. On that note, let's give... I'm just going to do it to Hunt. Although he has full positive... No, I'm going to leave him as he is. He's not doing any work. He should recover quite nicely. Go ahead and hit it next turn. Oh, straight away into a story. After my deal with the field intendant, Zelensky could only give out extremely small... Aha. I explained the trade I made to them. No one showed any resentment. And we're almost straight through. The soldier Linux was small but sturdy and evidently didn't mind doing whatever needed doing. He took on almost even the most unpleasant tasks without complaint. Saw when help was needed somewhere and lent a hand. One morning I saw Linux working on a task that I was sure I had assigned to Mail. I approached him. It's good that you're helping your comrades. We have it good here. Everyone has something to eat and we have warm clothes. Our families back home are much worse off. We spoke briefly about the families at home and the duties here at the front before I moved on. This soldier had obviously seen a lot. Good guy, Linux. Love him. Okay. These 3 guys got up to tired, but that's okay. Hunt went down to tired. That's also okay. No longer well rested. They're all on standard rations. Negative events added. Yep, nobody likes latrine duty. Negative events also added. Well rested then went and added. So is he actually now well rested or not well rested? Which I assume he is well rested. Yes, he is. Legend. Positive events decreased. Negative events massively decreased. That's good. Somewhat jaded removed. Oh, interesting. Tired removed. Low supplies removed. Hospital overburden. Where did we get food from? Okay, well, we got food from somewhere. How can I help you? We have a few prisoners of war in camp that need guarding. And that is our duty until they get moved on. And with absolutely nothing else, ladies and gentlemen, no low food, we have low supply, so we do need to keep an eye on that. But we're going to get some guys to guard the captives. Now, hang on, who wants to go to the pub? Nobody. Nobody is actually on request for going to the pub. We're going to send Hunt. The villagers love him. We're going to send Cole. We are going to send Wellinger. All you guys are tolerant people. No one is intolerant, so that's really nice. So we are going to send Wellinger because he is a little bit tired. Now, Mail. Yeah, I mean, you're doing very nicely. As I believe is Pedersen. He is doing amazingly, in fact. Guarding the captives can go to Pedersen and Mail. I am, however, because they're not going to get to go to the pub, I am going to give... oh, there's Pedersen. I am going to give these guys a bigger ration. Because you guys are going to be taking one for the team and doing the jobs whilst they all get to go to the pub. That's it, next turn. An uneventful 10 days. That's very nice. Excellent mood is almost maxed out. Fairly compassionate added to Mail. I like it. Positive events decreased. That's okay. All 4 of them are now well rested. We have low food supplies, however. We have a problem. The supply is running low. Who else wants us? We are ordered to expand the rear trenches. That is a suck of a job. Things constantly appear or disappear without any documentation. It's time to take stock so I finally know what I actually have again. If you could spare some people to help, I'd be very grateful, Herr Unterofficer. Yeah, okay. No, we should be okay. We should be okay. Oh, wow, it does take 2 people. It does put me in good standing with him. But I'm honestly not 100% what that will give me, because having prestige is what keeps me in rations, and potentially if I ask for more I lose prestige. But I'm not sure what favors he ends up slipping me from loving me. It's been a while since I've had really good opinion with him. But anyway, now let's leave it for that. Right, so for now we have... so this is a easy task. Oh, look at that, ladies. I have never, ever, whilst playing this game, seen such a beautiful, beautiful board of soldiers. And we're not at the beginning. We have done our first battle. We currently have... no, I'm probably jinxing all of this, I understand, but we have no injuries. We have 5 well-rested soldiers. Our only problem is a little bit of low food at the moment, which I'm sure we could fix up if we tried. This is... I've just never seen this, folks. This is ridiculous. So, taking stock. It doesn't matter who goes on it. Digging trenches. Now, we're going to send you... you're very fierce and scary as well. Colin is just... he's just mental, basically. Wellinger... oh, you can actually rest, I think, Wellinger. You have a lot of negativity in you. Linnick, you're another strong lad. You can do this as well. And so taking stock, that Wellinger's going to rest, so that would be Hunt. And so let's go next turn. Hopefully the negative events on Wellinger drop off. And next turn we're going back to those trenches. One evening, Hunt came back to Hamp with a whole crate worth of food. He placed it with the rest of our stock and wandered off. Whistling and lost in thought, when our eyes met, he hesitated for a brief, unsure moment before muttering a friendly greeting. I didn't mention a thing. I saw nothing. The ingenuity of troops can get this and that, then hey, these things, they just happen. I did not mention the food, replied in kind, and bid him a good evening. He gave me a shifty grin and a conspirative nod before sauntering on his way. We now no longer have low food. The excellent mood has decreased. Of course, because the positive events are generally decreasing across the board. That's okay. Change to standard rations. Linnick? Is that Linnick or is that Wellinger? And low food supplies removed. No, that's not Wellinger. Yeah, that's... was that male? I don't know. Some of my guys do look a little bit similar. Linnick has the mustache. That was Linnick, I think. He is no longer well rested. That's fine.
now it's time to go to the trenches. It's back to the trenches here onto Offizier. Let's see if the French find the courage to attack us. I'm sure they will. Let's go to those trenches. And let's see how we do. Click to continue. We, of course, should have the standard build some things. I have received some discarded construction plans from our pioneers. Go to the smaller structures and complete them. Okay, so that's looking good. We have full ammunition. We have a little bit of rations. Defensive positions. We have ladders. And we have a defensive position. Now, the front line being, I assume... This is a very weird trench. This is a very weird trench indeed. I am positively confused. I think that's no man's land. I'm really, really unsure. But I assume not. I assume that's no man's land. I am so confused. We have double barbed wire to set up there. We have ladders. I'm just going to turn them all on for a second. We have ladders, a bridge, and a builder defensive position. We have no jobs, however, this turn. Now, fetch rations, on the other hand. I'm going to give that to one of the guys. We need to get one person fetching rations. And do you know what? I think I am actually going to build this defensive position. Bang, bang, and bang. And then after that, let's come back to here. I'm going to turn that off because I want to set up this barbed wire. Get you two guys setting up the barbed wire. That'll be the two construction projects. And apparently it does actually help you defend. It really does help you defend when the French attack. So the devs claim. No, I'm not entirely convinced, but we're going to go and do that. Now, we're going to just keep the other two there for a second. And this will boost up my prestige. We get back to the camp in 12 turns is a long time. Let's hit next turn. A lot happens in 12 turns. Not a lot really happened. That's good. Headquarters. An enemy plane was shot down by one of our own and went down behind our lines. However, the pilot was not found. Send a patrol as quickly as possible. A new defensive position. I see you're not afraid of hard work. Excellent, Herr Unteroffizier. That's what I want to see. And keep the construction plans. They're in good hands with you. That is a exceptional prestige. Ooh, I feel all tingly. Now we have to go search for the pilot. Now this is a bonus where we have people with good eyes. Now that, I have a great bunch of soldiers, but some of the other soldiers do have some skills which give us a bit of diversity, which is great, which we are lacking a tiny bit. But I don't care because I love my guys. You say you can't go wrong, and he's patriotic. He's very unpatriotic. Now, who to send? After all, what does the Major even know about how to fight in a trench? An enemy pilot has crashed down behind our lines and is now on the run. Command is extremely interested in capturing him, but the search is likely to be like finding a needle in a haystack. At least we can be sure of the Lieutenant's gratitude if we do find him. That is true. Now, we have nobody that has good eyes, unfortunately. So I don't want to mix completely by the book with very pragmatic. So I think we're going to go for very patriotic and very pragmatic. Because I also don't want to put... I mean, Pedersen is just one hell of a spanner in the works, really. And so then we will go for Wellinger. And let's basically see if we can find him. Now we have good food, good ammunition, and good bandages. We have 4 guys in reserve. We are, in fact, going to go and do some more building. And we'll go and set up a ladder. Pedersen, you can do that. Hunt can relax. And let's hit next turn. Yes, 6-man is the max you get for your group. If you lose a guy, you will eventually have him replaced. There is a limit at the moment of how many soldiers there are. I can think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other soldiers off the top of my head. I'm probably missing 1 or 2. The rats have been bothering us for days now. Hunt seemed particularly affected. With a pale face and bloodshot eyes, he said to me, Herr Unteroffizier. Herr Unteroffizier. I can't sleep a wink because of the rats. Is there nothing we can do about them? Make sure you don't have any scraps of food with you. But I also kind of I want to go rat hunting as well. Let's go rat hunting. He brightened a little. This could really make a difference and not put any additional strain on my men. Hopefully it just gives them something to do. How are we going? Linux. Something is going on in the French trenches. Someone should take a closer look. Again, this would be where having someone with a good eye would help. We do have a bit of speed, at least. Maybe other patrols are more successful. Hard to believe he made it through our lines and no man's land. There's a shame. There is a shame. Fortunately, he got away. Another group caught the fugitive pilot. That daredevil really tried to sneak through our trenches at night. Even with his airy steed, he is still so brave and admiral. Truly a knight in flying armor. That... Nope, didn't cost... That basically would have gotten us prestige if we had caught him. Okay, nothing about... Oh yeah, get rations, get ammunition. Love that. Right, so... Defensive positions. We have none here. We do, of course, have the one here. Although I feel like that will just... I suppose they can come in here and come across to here, doesn't it? But then they can just come in here and walk around here. I feel like this barbed wire doesn't help anybody. But I will build it if I get a chance, but it's definitely not this turn. Let us... Oh, he's quick. That helps catch rats. And Hunt. Hunt wanted those rats. Now, unfortunately, we don't have anybody with good eyes. But I'm going to send Cone because he's courageous. And then digging these bunkers is just 2 general dog's bodies. Let's send you 2 guys. And, oh, and so on that case, let's fetch some rations as well. Let's put that back up and out of the way. We do need to get some ammunition, but we'll leave that one for now. I'd rather keep them fed than in ammunition. Strange thing to say, but true. Ha, Herr Offizier. Do you want to guess how many rats Wellinga and I have caught? Hunt approached me with a broad grin. The rat hunt was his personal vendetta, and his thirst for blood seemed to be quenched. Alright. The way you're grinning, you seem to have a whole army on your conscience, I joked. My guess is 22. Impressive, how did you know that? Pure coincidence, I replied. I take it that's the end of the rat hunt for now. He moved a little to one side so that I could take a look at the rats he had killed. Wellinga and Hunt had tied the rats by the tail to a piece of rope, probably so that they could better show off their work. Good job. Good job. I praised the 2 soldiers and then walked on. In contrast to killing on the battlefield, the soldiers obviously took joy in killing the rats. Beautiful work. The mood is, of course, dropping a little bit. Rat infestation, gone. Tired addict. Positive events have increased for Hunt, and we have full rations once again. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. That's good. Pedersen. The French have a sniper in the area. He's already shot one of our comrades. We should be extra careful in the near future. So we now have a sniper, adding risks of injury. Headquarters? How can we help you? Good old Lieutenant von Karlsbruck. I have an urgent need of someone to deliver a message to headquarters. Send me your quickest man. I can do that. I have a quick guy. Honestly, I love this game, Imitated One. A multiple welcome to the stream and the channel. Sniper in the area added. This game is amazing. Now, it is a little bit short. It's still in early access, so it only goes on for 1 year of gameplay. It will eventually be 3 years, and we'll have a lot more added to it, which I cannot wait for, personally. So we do need to fetch some ammunition. We have 2 tired guys, that's fine. We will send mail. And then, do you know what? Let's go and build our last construction project. Because we can, quite frankly. We have a great set of troops. There are no things to be built back here in this defensive position. And that will be our dugout fully built. That should hopefully help if the French decide to attack. Let's hit next turn. I think that's everything. Beautiful. Ammunition up. Rations down one. Colne. French have been busier than usual lately. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's keep an eye on them. We will. We will. Headquarters. How can we help? Another communication trench collapsed. Gather your shovels and men. We have to rebuild it as soon as possible. Okay, so ammo up, rations down, and we've got a little bit tired on Wellinger. So, recon. We're going to send Colne again. Maintain the trenches. Pedersen. Mail. And we'll go Linux. And of course, yes, let's fetch some rations. That can be... We'll send Hunt. Next turn, let's see if the French are up to anything. Ammo dropped a little bit. Skirmish has added. Oh, that's annoying. I do actually own Gloria Victus. But, I don't know, I couldn't get into it so much. I have discovered one of the French sniper's hideouts. We lie in wait and take him under fire when he gets back into position. We might be able to get him, or at least drive him away. Ooh, we can go for the sniper. Your group is on night watch. Make sure your men don't fall asleep. Right. So, engage in sniper. We have a couple of traits for that. Night watch. We have a couple of traits for that. I'm going to focus on engage with the sniper. And we're going to go for Colne, who is fairly courageous. And Pedersen, who is also courageous, or fairly and fully courageous. In Night Watch, we have... I am going to go for these two guys, who are both very pragmatic. And then we have fetching ammunition and fetching some ration. Let's hope we get that sniper. And let's hit next turn. I don't play Crusader Kings 3. I used to, but I don't play it anymore. Oh, the rats are back. And I don't really play horror games. I'm not really a horror kind of guy. I did play Resident Evil 7, I want to say, last Halloween. It was terrifying. It is on the channel if you want to check it out. It was absolutely terrifying, and I can't say I'll be going massively back to that anytime soon. Not far from here, part of the trench has been hit, and now offers the enemy a direct opening. If they let them come, if you ask me, here under Offizier, we'll just ambush them elsewhere. Okay? Hunt. We had a few days of peace and quiet, but now there are so many rats everywhere again. We can hunt them again. One day they should hopefully all be eradicated. I don't think you'll ever get rid of the rats, my friend. Colne. It didn't work when the sniper got back into position. We immediately opened fire as planned, but apparently that didn't dissuade him, and now he's simply using his other positions instead. Oh, that's a shame. And headquarters. During his nightly patrol, my adjutant culture soldier Wellinger sleeping on night watch. Sod. That's going to cost me some prestige. I just need someone to deliver a message to headquarters. Oh, and there goes... Oh, we're still in exceptional prestige. I love it. So, deliver a message. That will be Wellinger. Redeem yourself, man. How could you? Hunting rats? Oh, that also kind of needs to be Wellinger, but we'll go for Hunt and... I'm going to go for Mail. He's not tired. And one guy to fetch ammunition. We will go for Colne. And, oh, defensive positions. Rebuilding the emplacement. I mean, it is still surrounded by barbed wire, but it's a great defensive position. It does take 3 men is my problem. You know, I think I'll leave it for this turn, and we'll simply go for a next turn tick. Oh, what happened? So many things. What's up? Leave. Oh, we're under heavy bombardment? We are. Nobody will be doing anything this turn. Wellinger. I carried out your order, but was wounded in the process. Oh, no. I think I can go on, but I'd like to ask you to go easy on me these days. Not a problem. You're last man to get told to do anything. We do need rations and ammunition. I'm going to have to convince where's Colm. Colm's always up for a task. That is an order. I need you to fetch me some rations at least. And Tidal. Rat infestation is at least removed. How are you? I'm good. Can't it wait till another day? Not really. Pedersen, I'm not even going to try. Linux, not Wellinger. Mail? I don't think so. Alright, I mean, Cole will do it. Cole always wants to do it. What's up? I'm gonna hit alright. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's hit next turn. We have 5 more turns left in the trench. We are still under heavy artillery bombardment. Don't tell me you got injured. Which is now impassable. We can rebuild it overnight if you order us to. Not this turn. 3 people got strained, even though they were just hiding in the trenches. We're still good on food and artillery. So, all this rebuilding we're doing, unfortunately, is currently falling apart. Have rebuild a bridge. I'm not actually going to get anybody to do it. That will take 2 men. Let's keep everyone hidden from artillery. What have we got? Artillery bombardment has lessened. That's good. Linux. We're running low on ammunition. We're probably running low on food as well at some point. Colm. Pedersen was hit by a stray bullet. It wasn't a bad hit, but we still had to take him to the infirmary. I believe he will... Oh, no. Come on. Now they're just... Oh, now they're grinding the RNG against me. We do need... Well, let me see. Right, so let's take 1 out for ammunition. We definitely need some ammunition. That can be... Vinegar, rations, and be... I mean, everyone's getting a little bit strained. I'm gonna go for the emplacement rebuilding. And let's hit next turn. As we did not get any other jobs, and we still don't have any other jobs this turn. But now there are so many rats again everywhere. Food went up, ammunition went up. That's what I like to see. We now have an exhausted soldier, however. We can, however, go recover in camp. Sept. He's going to go recover in camp. He's not going to get to hunt his rats, unfortunately. We do have a bridge to rebuild. We have no orders again from the good old lieutenant. We want to hunt rats. You're quick. I understand you're injured, but you are still quick. You can hunt the rats. You can help out. I'm actually going to say rebuild that bridge. Hit next turn. Keep our trench in working order. I don't usually worry about keeping a trench in working order too much. Trench was directly... Oh, sod you. We're running low on ammunition. This is true. We're also running low on food. And we have no orders. So I am, in fact... 1 person on food. 1 person to fetch... No, you're injured. 1 person to fetch ammunition. We're not... The rat infestation is removed, which is fantastic. We are not going... Unblock the trench. I mean, that will take Oh wait, rebuild ladders. Oh, just one guy. We will do that, in fact. Cole, go for it. And are we going back to camp? Everybody's very tired. Linux, running low on ammunition. Did we just not get more ammunition? Everybody is very, very tired. Headquarters, don't tell me to stay here. Tell your people to stop packing. 3 more turns in the trench. Okay, back to the dugout. Fetch ammunition. Oh, we're under heavy shelling again. Sod. Right. Cole, because I know you don't argue against it. Yes, Herr Unteroffizier. You do that. Now, the funny thing is I can't even send them back to recover. It's, because we're under shelling. Now we have to survive 2 more turns, and then we can potentially get back to Camp Mail. Blocking direct route through the trench. That's nice. Hunt, reporting back from your break. Very nice. Oh, once again, the ladders he just went and rebuilt have been destroyed. We're going to get everybody to simply hide. How are we looking? Oh, wow, that actually made us run out of food because the rats are back. Everyone's going to be very unhappy with no food. We're running low on ammunition. We're also running low on food. Oh, whoops. Part of the trench has been attacked. So all of our trench work is being undone. And we have rats everywhere. Right, so put 2 people on rat hunt. We are Speedy Gonzalez and Hunt, because he hates rats. 1 guy to fetch ammunition. 2 guys to fetch rations. And if we're lucky, we get to go back to camp next turn. There you go. Rations. Mood is back up, because our rations have gone back up. Physically fit removed. Damn it. Good mood added. Rats infiltration gone. Pack your things. We are relieved and are going back to camp. Okay, so no battles. Just some time in the trenches. Everybody is very exhausted, however. Good recovery has been added. Hospital is full, but not overburdened. And we are down on high prestige. Let's see who wants what, why, when. We'll take good care of Pedersen. Thank God they're not currently too overburdened. The whole group is exhausted. Is there anything else? The latrine is filled. Your men are exhausted. Villagers are suspect. Pleased to see you. How can I help you? I'm a little bit loath to ask for a day off. I feel like I need to keep that for a more prominent time. We are going to. Everybody gets the gift of double rations. That should help in their recovery. So that's everybody on bigger rations. That should help with their recovery. Of course, unfortunately not Pedersen, as he is in the hospital and you can't interact with him so much. But I feel like I should be able to get one of my men to just bring him a bigger ration, you know? Yes, luckily we didn't go into a fight. This is obviously the whole point of the man management. Being in the trenches, you generally go downhill because you're never technically resting. But yes, it is always very difficult. So we're going to give it to Coln and Hunt. Let's just hope Coln doesn't collapse. We are gambling very much with that. And I believe Wellinger is injured, so we're not going to do with him. Linux, you're my man. Plus, I also think no, Wellinger's the one that actually told me about it. But let's see what we can do. Hopefully, nobody collapses. Nobody collapsed. Negative events removed. Negative events strongly removed. Negative events increased. Cone is now very compassionate. That's great. Positive event slightly decreased. He's now down at strained. That's okay. He is still in the field hospital. He's gone down to neutral. Low food supplies added. Hospital full removed. That is actually very good. That should help in his recovery. It also saves us having to do it, which is brilliant. Resupply came in. Fantastic. So we don't have low food supply anymore. Your unit is tasked with guard duty. Okay. We don't have low food supply or low food stock. And we simply need 2 people for guard duty. We have 2 guys who are just strained. The other 3 can straight up rest. And let's go to the next turn. Oh no, wait. Let's give everybody double rations again. Because we have lots of food at the moment. So let's abuse it whilst we can. And get them their bigger recovery. And so let's hit next turn. Lieutenant von Karlsbruck had just finished one of his inspections of our camp. Was on his way to the next troop when Mail came up to me. He made sure that the lieutenant was no longer within earshot when he nudged me with his elbow and gave me a crooked grin. How can you stay so serious when he's around? I couldn't do that. Such a posh aristocrat with his detached ideas of how things should be. He began to imitate one of the lieutenant's speeches about the importance of preserving the shine of our uniform buttons, and then interrupted himself with an amused snort. Now, I generally go neutral with this, but I'm actually going to go on his side for once. Not like he cares why he gets a medal, as long as he can show it off to the people back home. We mocked the lieutenant a little longer before we went back to our duties. Now, I'm going to keep an eye on my prestige, and does it nosedive? No, it always trickles down a little bit. Apparently, if you're not being Rambo, the hero, the man that should be, then you lose a bit of prestige. Positive events have decreased across the board. Ooh, he's lightly wounded. Pedersen is back with us. That's fantastic. 3 guys went down to strained. That's also good. He is down to contemptuous. I don't know why. It's raining. It's never fun. Major is planning an attack. Prepare your men for battle. We'll be at it again soon. Anything else? You prisoners of war. Oh, next turn in engagement, I am not ready. Right, so let's guard these captives. Oh, wait. Do not tell me there are rats. My men are exhausted. This is true. Guard the captives. Pedersen, you would think, is the obvious choice, but he is, in fact, wounded. So, let's... You're going to tell me the frickin' latrine's full, aren't you? Pedersen. No, you're going to tell me you're back. I'm still a bit bruised, but I'm feeling a lot better already. The rest will surely heal soon. Let's give everybody their rewards of bigger rations, because our food is still looking okay. These 3... puts their morale up a little bit, and also should help with their recovery. We've got 4 people resting, which is fantastic. Right, rewards of bigger rations. And let's go to the next turn. Let's see what happens in the interim. Absolutely nothing. How did we do? 2 guys went down to tired. Good recovery and lightly wounded removed off both of our soldiers who were injured. Fantastic. Everyone's in good condition. Pedersen is all the way up at well rested. Wellinger. I believe Wellinger is our beautiful ginger hero. Yes, he is. Wellinger is no longer tired. Mail and Linux are down to just being tired. Unfortunately, Cone and, I guess, Hunt are still strained. Cone? Yes. And we are going back to a fight, I believe. We're marching into battle. We have the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to prove ourselves. And by prove ourselves, I mean, dear Lord, let's not die. So we are going to a battle. If we can do well and follow orders, we should hopefully come back with some exceptional prestige. Hopefully nobody severely injured, and maybe some time for a rest. And so I assume we are charging. Yep. A hurrah for the Kaiser. Hip, hip, hurrah for the Kaiser. And so how are we looking? We've got French troop number... Sorry, we got German number 2 on our left. Plus there was... I got 2 more troops I can see on my left. There's oh, no, we have low protection from artillery. There isn't any artillery right now. We have troop number 6 on our right and... No, wait, I'm counting wrong. 4 on our right and 6 kind of just in front of us. I am gonna kind of stick to where I am, but go a bit to the left, I think. Now this puts me in great cover, but this, I'm also in no danger. And I'm also on the enemy's flank, which should push them out of where they are, technically. We also have a bit of find equipment for a turn, so let's go and find, if I'm very lucky, another grenade. So let's move forward. Pop over the little steeple. Maybe not. We're not feeling that energetic quite yet. So let's stay where we are. We are... They moved, so we're no longer flanking them. However, let's suppress French troop number 5. We'll simply go for the top 3 guys. And then let's see what we can find. Hopefully, as I said, another grenade. Oh, we could have, in fact... Yeah, no, let's go for French troop number 5. We don't worry about French troop number 3 right now. I think we're going to be going left and through this barbed wire. I don't want to go to the right in case it gets too crowded, but let's see where my allies go. I mean... Oh, the guys on my left... Nobody moved at all. Oh, wait, we did. Come on, up you go. Yep, they're going slightly to the right. So are they. These guys, they're a little bit close, admittedly. What did we find? Grenade, grenade, grenade. Ah, just some ammunition. Don't go wrong, I will take ammunition, but... that puts somebody on my flank. For now, let's advance to 1. Puts us in... Put them in nice cover. I mean, yeah, these other advancing places aren't too good. So let's go up 1 and maybe do 1 more round of cover fire for everybody else. It's a very nice position. Good cover, hidden behind bushes, and yet, shot right next to him. Here comes some artillery. Now, we don't have great places to advance into. They are currently suppressing enemies. They're the only... Oh, I can see all the way over here, mind you. They're in really good cover, as are they. Now, there aren't too many places there for me to go which are particularly good. Places on my right... Great cover from artillery, but flanked. Pretty good cover from... Moderate cover from... Ah, bushes stopped me being suppressed. So I'm not too worried about being suppressed, if I'm honest. I'm going to actually stay here. I'm going to suppress French troop number 5. And see if these guys on the left can get a bit further forward. We'll go for just top 3 again. And maybe if some of my allies can get a bit further forward, we can potentially also move forward with a little bit of extra support, in other words. Yep, they've moved forward. Hopefully that's a distraction, if nothing else. Yep, this actually puts me in no danger, even though it's not the best position. So let's move to the next cover. I assume I don't have to. No, I don't. I'm not being forced out. Let's move to the next position. I believe we just need to get in the French trench, if I'm perfectly honest. Which is a pretty tall order, I must add. Okay, we're going to be here for at least a turn. We're going to cut through this barbed wire. That will be Mail, because he is dexterous. Oh, we've got more French coming across. That's not good. Let's cut through that with him. And we've got a troop of 5 there and a troop of 5 on the left. We're going to suppress... Oh, we can't suppress, it would seem. We will fire on sight. We still have good ammunition. Cole and Hunt. Let's have you two. Blonde boys for the win. Try not to dazzle them with your haircuts, because Cole, I think that's Cole, no, I think that's Hunt actually, is definitely not wearing a helmet. Okay, well, we're going for an assault. Go on, guys. I think we won that? I'm really not sure. We've got another one going on here, I think. We did not win that one. We definitely came up, I think, second best there. We did, however... Yes, we did. We pushed in. That is hilarious. These guys now have enemies on the flank. You got your way through. That's fantastic. No, flanking, being flanked. Oh, not great cover. Being flanked, wow, they are flanking us everywhere. Being flanked. Wow! We have one position we can potentially go, which doesn't give us great cover, but actually we're not in great cover anyway, so significant danger, as opposed to if we stay here, we're in significant danger. Reduces danger for the target. Now, these guys are suppressing someone else, so I'm not worried about them. These guys are shooting at every enemy in sight, but they're being flanked. So they should in fact be being forced to move, which they're not, because that does happen to you if you're flanked. These guys are in excellent cover and are shooting at every enemy on sight. I think I might do covering fire. And it does technically separate us. And we will go for... Cole and Cole and Hunt again. Oh, we're actually dropping down a bit on ammunition. That's something we will have to keep an eye on. Let's move forward. Got a bit of covering fire. And the reason I want to go to there, I will spend a turn here in a little bit of better cover. Hopefully I haven't just been flanked. Oh, those guys I think have been taken out pretty much. That's fantastic. Those guys are scattering to the four winds, unfortunately. And these guys look like they want to try and join me. Pedersen, that was pretty close. It shot right next to you. We are in grenade range. No longer have rough or narrow terrain, though. That's good. We are going to try and grenade French troop number 4. No, sorry. We're going to try and grenade French troop number 4. That's male. Don't let me down. You guys are shooting at every enemy in sight, as are you. You guys have enemies on the flank, and there's 2 of you left. Hopefully these guys can deal with that. I would like to think so. We have a full German troop over here who need to get themselves in this trench. Very much so. We could advance to there. In fact, is a much, much better position. I think for now, let's, as well as... No, I'm actually not going to suppress. Whoa, what happened to you? Throw that grenade. What happened to you throwing that grenade? We will fire on sight. I mean... Press French troop number 3. I don't know if we do want to do that. I mean, we're currently in significant danger. If I move to there, we'll still be in significant danger, but also potentially in melee range, which I don't like. Let's see if we can grenade these guys, and then we'll see what we can do. Do you know what? In fact, let's go for fire on sight. Let you 2 guys do that. Maybe even these guys that are flanked, maybe we can finally get rid of them. They are moving. They're going into a melee fight. Yeah, surely they're going to lose that. Beautiful grenade. What I like to see. I don't think I actually took anyone out, unfortunately, and nobody's also run away either. Hopefully these guys... My blonde bombshells, hopefully they rejoin me. Yes, and these guys are charging forward. Grenade didn't hit directly, but the French got panicked. Oh, I thought they did hit directly, personally. You guys are pushing forward. These guys somehow still exist and are now in great cover. That's weird and shocking all at the same time. Now, I think I'm going to grenade these guys again. And... I need to get in that trench. I'm going to risk it for one more turn. And we really do have to move up. Fire on sight. On bombshells. Well, let's have a good grenade. Oh, that looked beautiful. Yes, 2 people went down. I might even be willing to risk a charge. And if I'm not, maybe one of my guys are. Some stuff is potentially happening. I don't know. Just randomly. Oh, are we going for a one-man charge? Somebody's going for a charge. He's run away. He's down. I think there's only one guy left there holding that trench. Mail, you godsend. What a hit. There's one guy there. Advance into that trench. Well, that does put us into flanking position, though. By those guys. Elevated terrain. Let's flank. Extreme caution is advised. It does put me into grenade range as well. But it will technically put me in that trench. 6 against 1. I mean, there's technically nobody left over there. Ooh, the temptation, but this is a 5-man squad who will be on my flank. No, I can't do that. Let's go forward into this area. And I really do want to. I'm not going to lie, I really, really do want to. Those French guys will be retreating. They're all injured. He has, in fact, retreated as well. Let's advance. Very low danger. Let's do it quickly, because my guys cannot fit in this area. There's too many people there. And did one of my guys just go man down? No. Good. Okay, that is me in the trench. The enemy is withdrawing off the line to make sure the French don't change their minds. Happily, Pedersen were able to defend the position in melee, Herr Unteroffizier. Will we? Don't shoot. I am wounded. Okay, so do you know what? I am going to do first aid for these 2 guys. We'll go for the people who are compassionate. You are good and dexterous. And we'll go for... No, we'll go for Colm. You seem to really care. We're going to stay where we are. We're going to suppress French troop number 4. Decrease per turn, reduces stress, morale improves. Okay. There's activated further reserves of strength in him. Go for you guys. Shoot on demand. Oh, of course, we have some crates. Pedersen, maybe some ammunition, hopefully. Although, no, we're good on ammunition. Just find maybe some grenades. I can hear some people dying behind me. That's never a good noise. Oh! What do you guys think you're doing? I don't have a grenade, unfortunately. In grenade range has been added. Or at least I don't think I have a grenade. There was no equipment to be found. You liar, you stole it. The treatment will take more time, but I think he will pull through. Along with, I have stopped his bleeding. Okay. These 2 are surrendering. He is almost dead. That's Venet. Oh, guy. Be you. That's the prisoner. Return to the trench. Leave. I believe that, yes, gives me escort him backwards. We are going to suppress troop number 4. They are being flanked as well. Although, hang on. Escort the prisoner. You're fast, you're strong. Pedersen, that'll be you. Carry him back. Press the French. And we'll stick Wellinger in there. Press that French troop. I don't know what they think they're doing. Okay, we're going to escort the French troop back. That will be a prisoner of war. You get a bit of bonus prestige. The soldier's bleeding has almost stopped. Okay. Our bandages have dropped down. Excellent cover is now available. We have little ammunition, however. Let us continue to suppress French troop number 4. Let's drive them backwards, basically. It is heavy on our ammunition, but, well, I'm hopeful that they're all about to leave anyway, so everybody's taking pot shots at them. It's beautiful. I don't think there's any French behind me. I think we've completely pushed them out of that area. Tired is added. He has changed to exhausted. Ooh la la. Light stress. We're down at good cover now. Oh, I have stopped his bleeding. Oh, good. Bennett. About the prisoner. Return to trench. That basically turns on the escort prisoner. Lieutenant Carlsbrook does approve. We'll go for our fast guy this time. And I'm going to push forward with some tactical movement, because there is also supplies there. And let's go and hit next turn. And I want to keep an eye on our prestige. I can see where it is now. Does it go up now, or does it go up later when we take the French troops back? I think it should go up now. Oh, there's another one. He's trying to get away. Nope, it hasn't gone up yet. Oh, and there's some of our guys injured as well. Search the knapsack. You. Let's move across. He will be separated technically, but that'll be okay. We're not... Fight's pretty much over. We're not really in any danger. And of course, this could technically be the... Oh, he died. Never mind. We showed them we are victorious. 3 hurrahs for the Kaiser. Don't shoot. Let's search some crates. 2 people are returning to the troop. He's just currently buried in the ground. Dead? Oh no, he's dead. Yeah, he died. He talked to me. He asked me not to shoot him, which is impressive for a dead person. But he's dead. Do you know what? Let's press French troop number 5. What? No, we can't actually. Never mind. Let's fire on sight. The blonde bombshells. Team blonde bombshell. Yes, a dead French soldier has been added as opposed to the wounded one. I wonder if... So he should rejoin me this turn, wherever he's gone. And I wonder if he will in fact bring me some ammunition. Or whether leaving him behind to pick up stuff was in fact pointless. We'll find out. Okay, no, is that not our guy? Oh, it's the end of the thing. It doesn't matter. Let's go to the next level. Back to camp. And we have victoriously taken the trench. That should do good for our prestige levels. I'll tell you that much. Although the automobile was already invented in World War I, it is still not common. Instead, we were still using horse-drawn carriages and limbers and all the rest. All 6 people are back. Fantastic. Hospital is overburdened. A couple of exhausted and 1 up to strained. Okay, how did we do? The latrine is filled to the... Don't tell me this nonsense. Wellinger. I'm glad I found you. I got separated from the field. It's been a chaotic couple of hours. I'm glad you found me too. I'd have been very upset if that was how we lost a soldier. I'm glad I found you. Me too, once again. What else have we got going on? Thank you for taking to the wounded to the field hospital as quickly as possible, even though they were not members of your troop. That should be a given. I just have the feeling that it's not. But it helps us immensely if we can treat the wounded as quickly as possible. Nice. Now you should be giving me lots of beautiful prestige. I expect full commitment. Is there anything else? You are ordered to expand the rear trenches. Okay. Come on. Now, that wasn't a lot of prestige, considering the fact that I won and brought in 2 French prisoners. Someone still wants to talk to me. My men are exhausted. You are correct. Now, to be honest with you, I think this might be the point of asking Mr. von Karlsbruck for off duties. Ask for a favor. But of course, my good man, how can I help you? Ask for a break. I reckon you and your men deserve a little break. That is going to cost me a full level of prestige. Look at it go down. Oh, actually not quite. Only about 3/4. I can very much live with that. Usually it does cost a full level, but maybe because he loves me that much more. I am pretty much the apple of his eye. So one person unfortunately has to do a duty. We are going to give that to Linux. And everybody is once again going to get bigger rations because we currently have the food. Good. Thank you very much for joining us, Imitated One. Hopefully work isn't too bad. And welcome to the stream. Bertadiger? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. We grant him a reward. Grant him a reward. So who have we got so far? Wellinger, Pedersen, Colm, and Mail. Linux. Also got bigger rations. And Hunt sitting here in the corner. Very nice. Okay, let's hit next turn. Hopefully everybody gets a nice bit of rest. Oh, we don't like events. Not when things are going well. There was a strange atmosphere to camp today. I don't think I want to know why. While my men were going about their daily duties as usual, it was clear that their attention was drawn towards the nearby fields. What's going on? Hardly a surprise, as the sound of an infant crying could be heard from there almost non-stop. The parents probably had to take their child with them when they went to work in the fields. After a few minutes, Con stored his rifle in his tent and made his way to the field. Unsure of his intentions, I followed him at some distance. I have never seen this before. When he reached the barbed wire that divided our camp from the nearby fields, he tried to get the mother's attention. Still, a few steps behind him, I watched a clumsy attempt at communication unfold. And even though it took what little foreign language skills they both possess, and hands and feet to boot, in the end, I understood that he was offering to take care of the child until the woman was done with her work. Okay, I support this offer. The woman looked back and forth between us appraisingly. Then she gave a grateful nod, spoke some soothing words to the toddler, and lifted it over the barbed wire, where Colm stood ready to take it. He signaled her that he would stay within earshot, and then took a few steps back towards our camp to find a comfortable spot to sit. The child fell quiet as soon as he picked it up, though likely mainly due to curiosity or fear of this stranger. But Colm managed to win the child's sympathy in no time with his coaxing and funny faces. His eyes were shining with happiness while the child's carefree laughter could be heard well into our camp, often accompanied by that of my men, who had gone to enjoy the little island of innocent happiness that surrounded Colm and his protege. When the woman finished up her farm work and came to take her child back, it was sleeping peacefully in Colm's arms. She showered him with gratitude and praises before she took her leave back to the village. Colm watched the two of them for some time before turning back to the camp with a soft sigh. Wow. That is the first time I have seen that story in all of my playthroughs. I absolutely love it. Positive events increased. We've gone down to exhausted. Strained was straight up removed. I love it. Changed down to tired. Changed down to strained. Fortunately, we do now have low food supplies, so the double food rations is probably going to have to calm down a little bit. Oh, we've got a couple of guys on patrol out here. Interesting. Nice to see you guys out doing your job. Madame LaRoche, what's your opinion of me? How can I help you? As opposed to leave us alone. The supply is running low. This is true. That is all I've got. No duties, no nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's German. Did I pronounce that correctly then? Is it Verteidiger? I mean, I speak a couple of German words. I definitely wouldn't say I speak German. I can just about get by in Germany, if I'm honest. I can ask where the train station is with hand gestures. Hop, Bahnhof. We don't have a lot of time. Now, hang on, how are my soldiers looking? If I click on this, I could maybe spare 2 soldiers to help out in the field hospital. Let's go ahead and do that. Current workload, offer assistance, accept. It simply helps, although he is compassionate, which might drop off by 1 level. Defender, oh, very nice. And I think that's all we're going to do. Hopefully the rain stops. Unfortunately, nobody's going to get double rations this turn. And let's go ahead and hit next turn. An uneventful day. An uneventful week. Low supply stock added. Never good. Hospital is now completely unburdened. That is amazing. Both of these guys went down to strange. Both of these guys went down to tired. None, either Wellinger or Pedersen, did not get any more tired, which is fantastic. Other events have slightly decreased, of course. Standard rations. And we are now low food stock. Herr Major is planning an attack. Prepare your men for battle. Anything else? My unit is tasked with guard duty. The officers are dissatisfied with me. I'm actually going to trade provisions again. Let's agree. Let's keep my own food stock high. We go to an engagement in 2 turns. Okay, guard duty. We're going to go for Colm and Pedersen. Although, what I do want to check, Colm used to be a strapping young lad, and unfortunately I kind of knocked it out of him a bit. Yes, Pedersen is bursting with energy though. So I'm actually going to. I'm going to take Colm off. I'm going to put I'm going to put Mail on, in fact. I'm going to see if I can get Colm to be a strapping young lad once more. This does have negative connotations. We are going to give it to Wellinger. He kind of likes me, so everything should be good. I'm going to do a round of double rations again, because with extra food stocks coming in, I'm not worried about running out of food. With this trade I'm about to do. I might not be able to do big rations anymore after this, but for now, we'll go double. Let's hide all of those. Let's hit next turn. Of course, in 2 more turns, we will be going back to a fight, I think it was. I don't think it was the trenches. After my deal with the field intendant, Zelensky can only give out small quantities of meat. Yes, I explained the trade to them. Standard rat things. That's actually now happened 3 times, which is crazy. I've been through playthrough after playthrough after playthrough of not having that at all. Oh, Pedersen has now gone up to tired. Tired was removed from Colm. Hunt and Linux went down to tired. Oh, but Wellinger and Mail went up to strange. That's a bit unfortunate. Negative events added because of the food exchange. Fair. Negative events have increased. Tired removed. Changed to tired. Positive events decrease. Change to camaraderie. Devil rations. We now have rats. Again. Don't tell me, the trench is full. Yes, it is. Sorry, the latrine, not the trench. Someone wants to talk to me. There are rats everywhere. Anything else? Supply is running low. There are a few prisoners of war. And that is me. Right, pest control. Hunt loves chasing rats. We're going to give it to you. We'll come back for the second person. Guarding these captives, we'll go for Colm and Linux. They're both tolerant. Latrine duty, unfortunately. Now, I believe Wellinger hates... No, he doesn't. Mail hates me? No? Who hates me? Linux? Linux hates me. So we will go for Edison. Well, you brought it up. You're going to deal with it. Those are usually the rules I go by. And so to help hunt these rats, we will in fact go for Wellinger. It's funny, hunting rats in the trench helps if you're quick, but it doesn't seem to be a factor back in camp, which is a little bit odd. I feel like that should probably be a factor for both circumstances. So let's go ahead and hit next turn. What do we have? Mael and some of his comrades came into our camp chatting. They were carrying several baskets full of apples. I stepped into their path. What do you gents intend to do with this? Mael is teaching us how to make must. Wellinger blurted out. Mael stopped walking and glanced from him to me, unsure how I would respond to the soldier's explanation. Making must involves the extraction of fruit juice by pressing fruit, usually apples, pears, or grapes. The must obtained from this is then often purposely fermented, aka cider. I could take it for our food. I'm gonna leave them to it. I'm gonna risk it. Continue. We apparently still have everything wrong that we had before. Get your men ready. We're marching into battle. Oh, negative events shot off. The negative events shot up. We are on standard rations. Positive events have decreased. That's fair. Colm is now well rested, and tired has been removed. And we are about to step into one more battle. Let's have a look. I assume I'm on the offense again, because usually you're only on defense if you get attacked whilst during a trench phase. Let's see what we can do. Once again, we'll be going for the same things. Avoid bottlenecks is the basic thing. Hurrah for the Kaiser! And so, this will be the last battle of this stream. Let's see how we can do. Well, we do have some equipment with us, but that will technically start us quite far behind everybody. But I could, of course, just charge like crazy and catch up. I don't think that's a terrible idea. I am going to attempt to search the crates whilst we're here. Let's see what we can find. Like I said, we're nice and far back, and then next turn, it's go, go, go. Hopefully my guys move up as well. If we find any ammunition and first... why won't it give me my grenades? Okay, so let's have a quick look. We've got troop number 6 on the left. We have 5 in front, and... Sorry, 6 on the right. 3 on the left. I read the number 6 there. 2 on the left, 5 in front, 6 on the right. Now, I really wish these guys had moved. Because depending on which way they go, would very much depend on which way I would want to go. Who else can I see? I can't really see anyone else to the right. On the left. Anybody else emerged? No. Okay, I'm going to go left. Let's have a good old run forward. Let's get ourselves slightly more back in the fight, and let's see what everybody else does. Okay, they're going to go left again. Sorry, they're going right. I might see if I can go left. We've got another troop up there. Advance. We basically walk straight past. Because with these guys, and these guys, this right side could become a bottleneck. So I'm going to go to the left. Like I said, I see one supporting troop up there. So we're not going to be going off on our own. But it is a bit more open for us to have a bit more ground to play with. Moderate covered, I'm no longer away from the battlefield. And I could remove obstacles, but that would be silly. Now I am... If I go up to here, I'm in low danger. I think I'm going to go to this one. I will still be in low danger, but I think it's slightly better for moving forward. Because again, yeah, these guys are on the right. These guys are a little bit further away on the left. So I think I'm going to go to there. Let's charge forward once more. Let's get in this fight. And then we will start going slightly more tactical. We will start seeing... let me see. Got these guys in front of me. I can see another troop just hidden in there. This is the edge of the battlefield. Oh, Pedersen. That was... What is it with people trying to shoot Pedersen? Okay, these guys are definitely crowding in, which I do not enjoy. And these guys are now... Damn it. And these guys are now crowding in this way. I'm guessing maybe you can't come around here. But everybody is now crowding in front of me, which makes me kind of want to simply go to my right. I think for now, let's suppress French troop number 4. And we'll also fire on sight. Give my guys some support and maybe they can push forward. I mean, the fact that we've already lost 2 people here is kind of very upsetting to me. Oh, one's just separated. One is in fact injured though. Let's see if we can suppress these guys. They're a little bit further away, because if we can get in here and isolate... Oh, there's another French troop, isn't there? I was going to say and isolate these guys, but yes, there is another French troop right there somewhere. And another squad on our left. Hopefully they will curl around though. That could be quite good. Cole, how can we help? My rifle is jammed. Fix that rifle jam. Thank you, you are right, Herr Undos. What now? What, by when? No, fix the rifle jam. Fix... Oh no, wait. Let's have mail take care of it. It's dexterous. Do we want to fire back? It will suppress the enemy. We're still on good ammunition. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. That will be you 3. Whilst we fix a rifle jam, hopefully this guy can rejoin his squad. Having them back up to 5 strength will be great. These guys... Oh, beautiful grenade. Throw. Not overthrown. I saw a man go down. How are we doing? Good. These guys are charging forward. Strained. Good mood. Suppression removed. Malfunctioning rifle removed. Shock added. Light stress added. Okay, these guys have gone left. Some of these guys have scattered. That's good. We have narrow cover. What does that do for me? Oh, no. Outside of formation. Am I currently outside of formation? I think I might be. No, I'm not. Interesting. That was pretty close, and got Cole's rifle working. Thank you, Mail. Interesting. Advancing to here actually puts me outside of formation. That's very interesting. Here gives me narrow cover, prevents suppression of enemy positions, puts me up to moderate danger. These guys have moved forward. I think I'm going to move there. Although I get in narrow cover, I want to be able to push forward and maybe throw a grenade or two to support a little bit. Let's go and do that. We're not currently being fired upon or anything. So hopefully we get to make that advance. It does put us in moderate danger. I'm hoping that will still be okay. Another grenade or two from these guys. Those guys are pushing in. That is fantastic. Oh, I think they're going for it. They're not going for it very well, though. They got mown down. 3 soldiers just got injured. These guys, they're also going for it. Come on, give me one. Give me 1 out of 2. How are we doing? I see... Oh, I think we won that one. Maybe. Yeah, I think we won that one. We're being suppressed. We're going to take cover, it would seem. Oh yes, because I can't suppress back. We're going to take cover. That's fine. We are in pretty good cover. That will put me in... Yeah. That puts me outside of range. These guys just got annihilated, unfortunately. These guys, however, did make it into the trench. So I'm thinking, is that still the French right there? Yes, unfortunately it is. A good grenade from these guys into those. And if I could only grenade these guys as well. Hopefully, now the more point is, hopefully I don't get grenaded myself. I'm watching for one of these guys cocking a grenade. Oh, I've got a guy walking. No, he's gone back to shooting. Funny, they're actually mostly shooting someone else, but they're suppressing me. Okay, I think we pushed the French back from this left side. Let's... Oh, the camera's going a bit crazy. Let's see if we can... Although they kind of got pushed back themselves a little bit, I think, by these French troops. These guys are retreating a little bit. That's fair. They took a hell of a beating. Those guys have backed into a corner a little bit, but they're still there. Causing a distraction. Hopefully enough of a distraction for me to get a grenade on. If I can grenade these guys and knock them back a little bit, maybe all of this mess on my left can, have a good go, basically. I mean, look, we've got these guys right here. They will probably be melee next turn. And so, let's... Oh, yes, we can't suppress because of our current position. Well, let's just throw that grenade then. And I am going to have to get moving next turn. But if I can grenade these guys... If this is a good grenade, that's all I want. One good grenade. And potentially, these guys are gone. Come on, male. You're a good grenade thrower. Beautiful. 1 ran, 2 down. 2 ran, 3 ran. That troop is gone. I'm going to get in here. It's moderate danger. It puts me on somebody's flank. It does, however, put me in close quarters combat, but I would like to think I'll be okay with that because most people are running away. Grenade hit perfectly. It did. It was sensational. So let's charge in. Let's get in the trench. And let's see if we can start rolling this trench up. There you go. That was our close quarters combat. Let's keep on moving. I mean, I wasn't expecting much because anybody I thought I would have been in close quarters combat with was already retreating, basically. Oh, these guys are coming for it. Yeah, I was about to say, don't you even dare. Cole, get back in the trench! Back in the trench, Cole! What's that? No, that's not Cole. Okay, no, that's not Cole. It's fine. Fine. My blonde bombshells are safe and with me. But I'm not going to worry about this guy on my left, to be too honest with you. Puts me into combat, puts me flanked. I'm going to advance to here. Low danger. Still in grenade range. Beautiful cover. Let's push forward. Like I said, I'm not worried about the guy behind me, unless he starts picking up all of his mates, which is actually a potential. But no, he's gone. He is out of here. So I'm not worried about him. Am I in grenade range? No, I am not. However, I mean, they flank me, I flank them. You know, it's a happy family. And I think... Let's suppress these guys. They don't have very good cover. I have good ammunition. I'm also going to fire on sight. You know what? No. Let's have Pedersen shoot someone. It's been a while. So yes, I'm also going to fire on sight as well as suppress. I don't know how any of my guys are doing over here. I can't see anybody. Let's see if we can start rolling up this trench. We have definitely taken this side of it. We are doing very well. Oh. He can't be doing... He's not going to do well on his own. Oh, I've never seen that little stabbing motion before. And unfortunately, I did nothing to them either. There is one of my troops by there. Now, I do kind of want to... Ah, yes, move here. We'll be on somebody's flank. Let's do that. Let's get on somebody's flank and let's see what damage we can do. Oh, I heard someone go man down. I hear screams. I'll tell you that much, I do hear screams. I don't see anyone behind me. Now, all I'm asking you as well is at least like 3 or so turns before you suddenly order me to retreat. Okay, yeah, that's a dead enemy troop. Okay, they've moved, so they are no longer in... Puts me in grenade range of 10 and 5. 10 and 5. I mean, these are all very good positions. And they all put me in good, really good cover. I mean, I really want to grenade someone else. That's what we're going for here. And like I said, whilst also rolling up this trench. I think I'm going to come to here. Let's keep moving. We don't need any covering fire. Let's come to there. That will put me back in grenade range once more. Like I said, let's try and keep rolling up this French trench. Also trying to get flanking on somebody. I mean, I am behind them. Okay, they're no longer around. My guys are coming up that way. Move to next cover. Why am I being forced to move? Interesting. Oh, because I'm actually being flanked. Interesting. I am behind. I am in their rear lines, and yet they are flanking me. Okay, let's take one step to the right then, I guess. The German soldiers up that way. Okay, yeah, let's take one step to the right. Slightly getting better cover. Oh, these guys are firing over me. Hopefully they don't shoot me. And I'm being forced to move to next cover again, because I'm being flanked once more. Why do I keep being flanked even though I'm not in a flanking... Even though I'm in cover? Who's flanking me? Hang on a minute. Yeah, who's flanking me here? Seriously, is it these guys? Like, who is... Don't tell me it's this squad back here. Because these guys aren't flanking me. I genuinely think it's this... I'm not joking, it's this squad back here with no troops. I think that's who's flanking me. Oh, that's a bug that needs fixing. Is there anyone better we can slightly go? No, that puts us on their flank, them on my flank. Do you know what then? Yeah, let's get in here. That's a little ditch. That puts us right on the front lines, unfortunately, but we're getting flanked from a squad that has no soldiers in it anymore because we have driven them off. And more to the point, that's probably acting as a holding troop for the trench as well. Let's grenade these guys. Let's suppress these guys. Oh wait, are we on? Ooh, are we on these guys' flanks? Who's on your flank? I wish you could highlight and see. Are we on nobody's flank? I don't think. Fire from the flank removed. Enemies on flank removed. Okay. I'm actually gonna... No, let's shoot at French troop number 4. He's out of breath. He's gonna have to throw my grenade though. And we will go for 1, 2, and 3. Let's have this grenade go out. Well, point blank range grenade. This should be beautiful. It was beautiful. Oh, the French are coming though. French are coming. I might now be being flanked. I am being flanked by 2 groups apparently. I placed a grenade perfectly. You took out one of them, unfortunately. That was it. We are being flanked by these guys. And they are, in fact, charging. We need to not be here, quite frankly. Very low danger, yeah. We need to get out of here. Pushed a bit too far forward. We're in quite a lot of danger, unfortunately. Hopefully nobody gets hit. We are being suppressed. We're bouncing off the wagon. And if that guy is still making us flank at the back, I'm going to be very annoyed. No, he's finally disappeared. Maybe he... Oh, no, there he is. Enemies are not on the flank anymore. We are having a bit of trouble pushing these guys backwards. Let's suppress these guys once more. We need to stay here for a couple of turns. Our guys are very much out of breath. Hopefully, we'll push them back a little bit. French troop number 5. Only 2 soldiers left. Not doing particularly great. Oh, I think maybe someone's taken one of them out. They've gone from 6 to 5. We are down to low ammunition, however. And I don't see any... Oh! That puts us on the flank of somebody. also puts us into potential danger of melee. We don't have any grenades, unfortunately. I am going to risk it. This is where I was at. I've gone around in big triangles. Oh, they're retreating. Like they knew I was coming. Move to next cover, because I'm being fired up from the flank. From who, though? This is what bugs me. It's none of these three. Definitely not, because I'm behind cover 100%. Which means there has to be someone in this direction, or this direction. And the only people over there are 2 squads with 0 standing people. And they're also probably the reason why we potentially have not taken this trench. And they're causing me to move. I'm in a great position to start taking out some of these guys. And yet I'm being forced to move because I'm apparently being shot at from the flank. Ridiculous. It's actually starting to grind me a little bit because we're doing so well, but I feel as if we're going to be forced to retreat. This is a pointless spot as well because that's also not in cover. Let's come all the way back here. Go back to where we were. It's where we're going to have to go. The enemy was withdrawing. Good. Hunt. That was pretty close. As long as it didn't hit you, that's fine. And yeah, these... they're technically in the same trench as our guys. I really don't know who was shooting me on the flank, but the only thing I can think of is that it was one of these guys. And they should not be able to... because I can technically suppress him. So he must be counting as a unit that can technically attack and be attacked. Yeah. I mean, he's just behind here somewhere, I think. I don't think he's in the trench with my guys. But yeah. And he's causing flanking problems. Let's suppress French troop number 5 then. Hopefully that'll help push them out. Hopefully maybe take a few of them out as well. Oh, French troop number 3, where do you think you're going exactly? Let's keep having a go at you. We've got an injured guy coming towards us. Where's he going to stop? He's going to stop... Where is he stopping? Just short of us. Let's get these guys. I'm about to run out of ammunition, unfortunately. Is he about to try and come through me? No, he's not. Okay, they've moved back to there. I have no ammunition. Okay. I'm not going to attempt to move to there again and technically be flanking somebody. That doesn't allow me to actually go to there. I'm going to charge all the way up to there into no danger. Oh, someone wants to talk to me. We've run out of ammunition. We have. I'm going to try and solve this problem. Some people are getting shot. We're dangerously close to melee range. I'm expecting bayonets to be fixed. We've run out of ammunition. We are being flanked. Now, this is really... I can't even come to here because it's apparently too far behind the lines. In fact, all right, let's come back down to here. Very low danger. Hoping the French aren't about to rally. Maybe I'm confusing them with all my movement. I think I'm just exposing my guys to danger, to be honest. We've run out of ammunition. We have. And we're being forced to move because we're being flanked. Again, I'm going to say by these guys behind us. And I'm simply going to move back to where I was. Though I say that, can I get a bit better cover? Yeah, let's come back to here. And I can't go and get ammunition. I know where some is, but I can't go and get it because apparently that counts as retreating too far. Hopefully somebody's still shooting at them, because unfortunately I'm not. They need to not rally. We've run out of ammunition. You don't say. Too far back. That is too far back, even though there's some ammunition. Let's just stand here then. We're apparently in no danger. Hopefully all these guys just keep on going backwards. Although they are going to come through me, it looks like. No, they're going to keep going across the field. That's good. We're out of ammunition. Those guys are going that way. Apparently this puts me in melee range of somebody. I don't know who. Those guys, potentially. I'm not actually going to advance, though, because it'll just tell me I'm being flanked. We showed them we are victorious. 3 hurrahs for the Kaiser. Someone wants to talk to me? We have run out of ammunition. That's because we went that damn hard. And he got exhausted. Standing there. Okay, well. Oh, I thought we were finished. We get to be told once more that we've run out of ammunition. And then back to... No, we don't actually. Back to camp we go. I hope. Please don't die. Please don't. Please. Next level. Next level. Good. And on that, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to leave the stream there. This is going amazingly. I mean, ridiculous. I have a feeling. Did I forget to tick hardcore at the beginning? Is that why this is going so well? Is that why I'm basically dancing back and forth? Because this is not, in fact, hardcore? That might be the case, because this all does seem far too easy. Well, we're going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to check if this game is hardcore, and we may or may not be continuing it next session. Colm, the whole group is exhausted. This is true. And so on that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope you have enjoyed it. Even if I may have done the great faux pas of not turning on hardcore, which could be why everything is going my way. But that just goes to show you that, well, to be honest with you, how easy this game is on normal. It's going swimmingly. It's going amazingly, I tell you. And so on that, ladies and gentlemen, as per always, like I said, we are going to go and leave it there. And until next time, as per always, thank you all very much for joining me.